Hey, how's everybody doing? Just getting set up here. Hey, TJ, Little Lama Laura, Max Air, Arizona Street Media. Good morning. Good morning. TJ Giggles, were you up all night watching all the people online going? Yeah. I know Justin took it pretty hard. So TJ, you working today, are you? Yeah. Yeah, TJ, there was a lot going on last night, wasn't there? A lot of people, and I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in at various times during my long live stream last night when we actually did the live feed from our reactions to what we're watching on our own televisions for the Super Bowl. Yes, the halftime show sucked big time. And it just cracks me up on television. They're talking about, oh, it was a great halftime show. You know, the same people that are trying to tell you everything else is wonderful in the world. It was terrible. Maybe it's just my age. I don't know. Hey, there he is, Captain Joe.
What's up?
Did you get over your win last night?
Bob? Yeah, so I was over with it as soon as I was able not to see Taylor Swift anymore.
She's got quite a following.
Well, I went to bed a little while later. I started that 3D print last night for
Oh,
that
did
bear
how the
that
3D
Night
print
Train
go?
did. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Um, but about quarter to two, I get a phone call. My son, Justin, the police officer, he calls me and he's talking to me, and I figured he was calling me to tell me something happened. So he tells me, yeah, he says, I was sitting there, we were finishing some reports, and my chest started hurting again. He said, my chest started hurting again. It got real bad. So they said, go to the hospital. So he was at the hospital and they were admitting him because he went into VTAC, which is the valves aren't working right. So they're monitoring that right now. And they're going to do an echo in a few minutes, but he's in the hospital and he doesn't understand. I don't know why his chest would be hurting him. I think it has something to do with the steroids he's been taking to build up. And he's going to
Yeah.
have to realize that the last time he pinned was Friday. He's got doctors helping him with this, but it's like if it's reacting to
Did
his
he
body
tell
that way, he
did
needs
he
to stop.
did he tell the doctors that he's taking a lot of steroids?
Oh yeah, he does it twice a week. He does steroids, and it's so many milligrams. He's got to do the shot and the whole works. He's been doing it for almost 2 years. It's finally to the point where the body's starting to react to it. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
and he's going to have to realize this. and he's gonna have to. He's not gonna be able to do it anymore. But they've got him on a monitor, and they're gonna do an echocardiogram shortly to look at the valves to see what's going on. Because if they got to go in and change a valve, or they got to put up like a pacemaker in, it could be a pacemaker. It's a possibility he might lose being a cop.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
You
think
know,
you
it's
can
like,
be a police officer and be on a pacemaker.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are
You
you
know,
are you
I
gonna go
hope.
are you gonna go over to the hospital?
Yeah, I told him, I said, "You doing the echo in a few minutes?" He said, "Yeah, they do." I said, "I'll come up after that."
Well, sorry
Because
to
I'm
hear
not.
that.
He wants me to make sure I bring him clothes that he can get out of the hospital with. You know,
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Joe.
hey, it's life, part of life. You know, and I'm a different kind of person. You know, I'm a different kind of person. The way I grew up working EMS, I think really hardened me or changed me. And being in the Marines, it's just all the. It doesn't things like that don't bother me as much because that's part of freaking life. You know,
Yep.
it's gonna happen. Just happens at inopportune moments. You know, sometimes I sound cold blooded about it, but tell Justin I'm eating out of cup again.
Justin probably cried himself to sleep last night, so I don't know if he's going to be here right away or.
Well, San Francisco gave that game away. You know,
Well, you can say both ways because look at all the turnovers that Kansas City had too. They had what, two or three fumbles?
I think it was two. I have to go look at the stats. I think they were both about the same.
How did you do on your betting?
Lost $25. I didn't look this morning to see how they finished. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only bet I made all year. You know, so I don't lose much. You know. No, go eat your dish. Go, go.
Oh, okay, Laura. So he's Justin's busy shopping, getting ready for his Kansas City celebration. Okay, all right, I get you.
Lost, lost, lost. Yeah, I lost all of them.
Wow.
I want to see. I want to see the where it was. Yeah, this is the thing. McCaffrey. I needed four people to make touchdowns. McCaffrey was the only one that made it. The other three main people didn't make a touchdown.
What about
That
did you bet on how many times they were going to show what's her name?
I couldn't find it. I was looking for it because that's what I put the money in there for.
Yeah.
I was going to bet the $25 that it was going to be over. I would have won.
Yep.
I wasn't worried about making a lot of money. I'd have been happy with making $25.
Right.
That's just me. Let's see this other one, how bad it was. Yeah, you see, okay, this is the worst part about it. Uh, this other bet that I would have won. See, I would have won. I would have won $140, right? Guess what didn't hit? Travis Kelce making a touchdown. Everybody else got their things.
Hang on, TJ. I don't know why it's asking for a passcode. Let me go look.
And then that big one that I would have hit last night that was paying over $200, that the running back number 10 needed 2 more yards and Kelce needed a touchdown. So they were close. But it was, hey, it wasn't there. Justin must be go on Amazon ordering all his Tay merchandise with Kansas City logos on it. I'm going to buy me a Tay shirt. Well, today is the calm before the storm. Lundi Gras today, tomorrow Mardi Gras. So it all goes crazy about 6 o'clock tonight.
I don't know, TJ. If I click on that link, it automatically brings it in. Did you click on the link, Joe?
I clicked on the one I got saved. Let me send it to TJ. TJ, look in Messenger. Click on the thing I just sent you.
Did you get it?
Well, he says it was asking for some kind of a passcode, and I don't know. I don't have it set for passcodes.
Yeah, TJ, I just sent you the link I got in on.
There's the passcode right there. That's all he's got to
What's up,
punch
Justin?
in, is that? That's it.
You got your Tay Kansas City merchandise?
Hell no.
Justin was rooting away for it. Yep.
There's
Oh,
a
look at the little
rose teddy bear.
teddy bear.
Yeah, that was really weird and strange. Like I've never experienced that before. Like
It does it every once in a while, but if you go up to anybody can go up to the green shield up in the top corner of your screen. You see that green shield up there at the top corner? You can
It's
press
got like a
that.
check mark.
Yeah, it gives you your passcode and the participant ID. If somebody asks for the passcode, you just click on it and then just type that in the chat. Then they can
Meeting
get it.
ID,
Look,
host,
Justin, I'm eating out of cup.
when I
passcode.
look at my phone, I click on the thing and there's like a CC for like closed caption. Then there's the little thing for like the settings.
So up at the very top.
Very
corner,
top corner,
you see a green shield.
top left,
Oh, where it says view or something.
right next to where it says,
Yeah.
you click on that green shield that has a check mark on it, and it tells you everything.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I've had to do it for Paul before, but yeah, it shows how to get in.
Oh,
Uh,
gotcha.
So every once in a while, I had to go back to his old show from the other day to get in.
Yeah, that works too. I forgot about that.
It just sometimes it randomly does that. It sets the passcode for some damn reason.
Um,
So,
right,
I
let's
don't know if
see,
you
what's
heard,
up?
Justin.
I was watching the stream from last night. Jonathan had messaged me and said that he was watching it till the end, where I was laughing really hard and everything.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was
I
funny.
thought you were going to pass out.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody in the chat? How's it going?
So, Justin, I don't know if you heard, but I got a call about 1:40 last night. My son, Justin, calls me and I figured, oh shit, they had something happen up there. So he's telling, usually when he calls, that's what he's doing. He'll wake me up in the middle of the night to tell me what happened. So he starts talking to me and he says, yeah, he said, I was sitting at the office and I started getting chest pains. He said, so I'm at the hospital and they're going to admit me.
Hey,
His-
Justin,
his- his heart went to
messages.
VTAC.
Laura sent you something.
Wow.
His,
You all right?
his heart went into VTAC last night and he was having chest pains. He's having them again this morning. But VTAC means that the valves aren't clicking right. So they're going to do an echo this morning, try to figure out what's going on with him. So he's in the hospital.
So who is this now?
His son.
That's my son,
what-
Justin,
Oh, what
police
happened?
officer.
What happened to him?
Well, he's been having chest pains recently, and he went and did stress tests. Everything passed perfect. He did a monitor for a week. It was perfect, and he's
He's
having them
pretty
again.
young too, ain't he?
25.
Yeah, that's young, man.
Yeah. So
That's
so he's in the hospital right now. I said, well, where's all your? I said, I said, you didn't have clothes with you. He says, no. He says, when I was leaving for the hospital, he said they brought me there. One of the other officers brought him there, and all his stuff's locked up in the unit, all his weapons in there,
oh
over
wow.
at the police department. No, I'm not giving you anything else. Don't even sass me.
Yeah, TJ.
Oh yeah. Look. I meant to show you this yesterday. Hold on.
46 Slim Jims, buddy, a little dispenser.
There you go.
That's for my desk. I went grocery shopping this morning. Jesus Christ, that was it.
Oh, I just got a note from
Look
Google.
what I got yesterday.
Google says Google is improving its sign-in page
Hey,
with
Justin,
more
look.
modern look and feel.
I got you, TJ. Hold on.
I got me some
What,
Valentine
boy?
hearts.
Look at that.
It's so hard to. Oh, you got the
Look at
big
that.
bag.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
got the big bag.
Oh, those are good, dude. Have you tried them yet?
Yeah, I've had them before. They are quite delicious.
God, those taste just like the ones that Gitchy sent me from Michigan. They
Oh
are
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Is it the same brand or is it different?
No, it's a different brand, but they're very soft and they have a really good flavor.
Oh, nice.
They're very good.
Where did you get the big bag at Costco or something?
No, I just bought it at Walmart. We went grocery shopping this morning.
Oh,
I had to get the whole month's worth of groceries.
what's up, Frank?
There's a lot. Had 2 carts fucking overflowing.
Oh God, oh my God. How much?
So you're that kind of person, huh?
How much y'all spend at the grocery store?
About 800-900,
Holy shit!
but that's for the whole month.
Oh wow.
That's too much.
But that's feeding us 2 and 3 kids though too. So
Yeah.
That's
it was
still
just
too
me and.
much.
I don't want to spend that much. Trust me.
Damn.
When I had the 3 kids here,
It's crazy.
I was-
though, like, when we go to Walmart or whatever, wherever, like we'll see people like walking through there and their carts will literally be overflowing. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, when I had the 3 kids all here young, I would sit down and get me a list and write down and write down and figure out meals for the next couple of weeks. And I'd go in there and I never ever spent more than $250 a month.
Oh yeah. Well, that was back in what, 1963?
That was 10 years ago. But thank God that I'm not doing it right now.
Well, I
I go in
remember
there
Yeah,
for
when I was a kid, my mother used to come home from the grocery store, and the back seat would be full of bags of groceries, the trunk would be full of groceries, and she spent
and it'd be $1.86.
yo, Barkley, what's up? I just saw you.
$42. Filled the
I
car.
was trying to get
Yeah.
the middle finger this morning, but I guess not.
I'll just give you a teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the one that Night Train made. I
Yeah.
put it on last night, woke up this morning, it was finished. So that
Nice.
I like
Jody.
long prints like that I could do overnight.
But no, it's even worse in the summertime when they're home because during the school year they eat breakfast and lunch at school during the week, and then they come home and
Yeah.
just eat dinner. But during the summertime, man, fucking hey, dude, it's a pain trying to keep food in the house. It's rough during the summertime. Because then they're
Well,
home
that's
all
like-
day and they want to snack and shit all damn day.
Yeah, that's like Justin. He does that to me. He'll come in here and he'll make breakfast. He'll go grab the 18 eggs I got in there and take 6 of them out and make 6 of them.
Oh, your son's name is
Look up
Justin.
and I say, geez, and buy some eggs,
Joe, your son's name
Laura.
is Justin too?
Yeah, same
Yeah,
name as me.
my youngest son,
That's funny.
Justin. Yeah, I didn't know Justin then. If I'd have known Justin then, it would have been Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
Just
That's what
said.
I was trying. I wanted to name him that, and Jay wouldn't go for it.
The Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
Yeah.
It's Giuseppe.
That's funny. Giuseppe.
Hey,
Dude,
Justin,
somebody.
you need to go watch the end of the show last night because you left early. TJ was in a laughing jag that went on for minutes.
And then like right at the end, my face was like all scrunched up like I was taking a shit or something.
Yeah,
You're talking about after the game was over and everything?
yeah.
The
The end of that show.
Me, Jonathan, and Paul last night. It was just like the three of us.
Jonathan popped in right at the end.
Yeah, I tell you, when I was on, I thought you were gonna look, Lance needs a passcode too. You know. No, when what you call it, when you started doing that when I was on, I was saying just stop and breathe. Try to get CPR ready. Let's do CPR.
No.
There is no live stream.
Last night?
The only one you had was from yesterday morning and today.
Really?
Yeah, it says 23 hours ago. That was yesterday morning.
Let me go look.
I thought TJ said he saw it.
Yeah, I was just watching it when I was laying in bed.
Naked, I'm assuming. That's what you always tell me. Like, TJ, come on the show. Nah, I'm in bed, naked,
No
ready,
visual
teabag in my pillow.
Funny.
No visual images.
Well, like I said, Joe, I'll ask TJ to come on the panel, and it's just saying
Yeah,
I'm
I
in
know.
bed. He'll give me a whole detail of what he's doing.
I was there one night when he said, no, I'm naked going to bed.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, is your wife there? You know, but I left it alone.
Funny.
Lance, Laura just put the passcode in the chat. It's 460992. 460992. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I can't pull it up either.
What's up, Jonathan?
TJ broke it. What's up, Lance?
Hey guys,
What's up, Lance?
Now, when you
Hey,
get that
Lance.
package today, there's a lot of confetti in it, so open it wisely.
okay, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, and guess what, Lance? My package just got here today. It's just getting here today.
Oh,
But
you
TJ got his. Yeah, everybody else got
wow.
theirs like 2 days before me.
You live in, must live in the Hicks.
No, I'm in the middle of a city and I'm 2.5 hours farther north in Florida than TJ is.
Wow.
He got his 2 days before me.
And
Fucking TJ, son of a bitch.
they were all shipped the same way.
Yours, Justin, yours must be very valuable. That's probably why.
I didn't even get a sticker.
They're gonna bring it to him, and it's gonna be in like 5 pieces flat. You know.
So Justin, do you have your package now?
No, it's supposed to be here between 11 and 3 o'clock.
Uh,
So,
The Kansas
Yeah,
City
we'll see.
Swifts won last night, huh?
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Yes, they did.
Hashtag Swifted.
Justin celebrated last night.
I bet he did. I bet he had all kinds of.
I
red
was
on
good.
them.
I was going for San
Right,
Francisco.
All right, tell him, Lord, tell him.
I was going to fly this morning, but it's raining, so I'm
Yeah,
here
me
at
too.
Costco waiting for it to open.
I can go out and send it now.
I was gonna go up when I saw my son this morning, bring Nevada and go over to Three Rivers where the 3 different rivers meet and fly all back up in there above the 3 different rivers, but it's raining.
Y'all need to look into getting some Splash drone. They got a really cool Splash has a really cool FPV drone that's
Yeah, they do.
waterproof, and you can dunk it underwater and come back up out of the water with it.
There's this guy that I fly with. His name's Nick, but he goes by Fly Days, and he puts he put some kind of like waterproof thing like on his FPV drones, and he can dunk them in water and come back up and fly around in the sky.
Well, the splash FPV drone's pretty badass. It's
Yeah, it
actually
is.
made to go in the water. You can land in the water and you can dive into the water like 3 or 4 feet and come back up out of it and take off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where's it? Like, can you where do you where's it at?
Yeah.
It's called Splash Drones. It's a
Flash
company.
drone.
Nobody ever talks about them, but they make some cool
No.
stuff.
I'm a splash drone.
Yeah.
I enter the water and the water gets out.
Hold on.
And Justin, the reason your package took longer is because TJ's more special than you.
Right.
Something special.
Now, Lance, when I flew that one where you told me I should have went under the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 118, the water, I only had about a foot gap, and it was like
Eh,
maybe about 35 yards. I said, "Oh hell no, I'm not trying to do that." I had thought about it actually, but it was just
Oh,
too
well.
far to try to keep it level.
eh.
And
Yeah.
when I came around the last time, they had that water fountain. I was thinking about shooting through that water fountain underneath it, but then I thought about it and I said, "Be my luck, it hit a propeller and make it flip or something."
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not really an FPV drone.
No, that's their Phantom version, but they have a few different ones.
Yeah, they have a couple different kinds.
And you can get some older models that they have too. A lot of people have the older models. Like I said, they're badass drones, but nobody ever talks about them. Matter of fact, I saw Dan in the chat a little while ago. He has
was
the Splash FPV drone, if he still has it. He actually had one. And he said that thing was pretty bad.
Huh.
Justin, that what we've been talking about in private. It's a 90
Uh-huh.
day live ban, not a full ban. I can still upload video, but I can't go live.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Well, like I said, just be careful with those though, because you get 3 of them and you're done. So
I got 2 in one video.
yeah, I know. I'm just
Same
saying,
different people.
just be careful though.
There it is. It says it's blocked.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because
Yeah, does it give you the option to edit it? Uh,
No. Edit
Go
title and
to-
description. No,
edit title and description?
no, that's not.
no, it's not going to be it.
Title.
Down arrow where the block is.
That's
Where
crazy.
the block
We
is,
were-
Laura said
I
to
wonder-
down
I wonder
arrow.
why- I wonder why it was blocked. We weren't talking anything. We weren't talking about anything bad.
No.
or-
I'm gonna let him edit it.
No.
Okay, well, the only thing. Try to go to edit, or go to copyright, over on the side, the other side. No,
Yeah.
on your list there. You're down menu,
Down arrow. What? What?
your menu.
Not
Go
the
to
right one.
copyright.
Down one.
Yeah, go down one, go to copyright. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, go back to your content. Okay, go to the find the live and then go to the edit button.
Live.
Click your
Yeah,
live.
click live. Now go down to it and then go to edit. The little pencil. Okay, go to over to copyright. Down at the bottom there.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay, select action.
On the right.
Yeah, just hit select action over there. Okay, never mind. No, don't dispute
No,
it.
no.
Don't
Don't do
dispute
that.
it.
Today.
Don't.
Learn more.
No.
No, if you dispute it, they're gonna strike your channel, so just leave it. Best thing you could do is just delete it because you're never gonna be able to put it back up again.
Go back.
Might as
Go
well-
back to it and we'll see what it was.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
It did say it. It did say. Go
Yeah.
back to where you were before you edited. Back to where edited was. Just go back.
Just get out of there and just go back.
I can't
Yeah.
get it back. I can't
He
get it
can.
back arrow.
Second,
Go to the
go down to the YouTube button. You got the two YouTubes on your left hand side. That one.
That one.
That one. Close that box off. Don't click anything.
Cancel.
Now, right there, it says select action. It says all blacks incredible. New Zealand.
Incredible hate
Hack.
at 45.50.
I mean, there's nothing you can do. Just delete the live
Yeah,
stream.
just,
I mean, there's
delete it. Nothing
there's
you can do.
nothing. They won't let you edit it out. So
Oh, it's
Oh.
rugby.
Wait, what
That's
does
the one
it say?
that got me.
Wait, what did it
yeah,
say?
they got David for rugby being in the background, just the sound on his
Nice.
TV, and they banned him for 90 days from live streaming
Why does it say World Rugby?
because it was a clip we were looking at yesterday, but they were dickwads and they won't let Paul edit out friggin' a minute.
It's not
Wasn't
them.
it-
It's not them. It's because the video's too long. YouTube don't allow you to edit it.
Oh, it went over 6 hours, didn't it?
If you go over 6 hours, you cannot edit the stream at all.
I
You have
told
to do 6 hours. End.
No, don't click that one again. Don't
Yeah,
click
don't
that.
do that one. Get out of
I'm
that.
just, I'm just looking. It doesn't let me do
yeah,
it.
it doesn't. Yeah,
Because you've gone over 6 hours with it.
the only thing you can do is just delete the live stream. Unfortunately, at least you
Yeah,
didn't get in
6 hours,
trouble.
10 minutes.
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
to the where it
Yeah,
says
look at
channel
TG up there
content,
laughing.
Paul.
What?
Channel content, and there's a little arrow.
Yeah, click back and just delete it. I mean, at
Well,
least you
why,
didn't get in
why
trouble.
delete it? Just leave it there.
I mean, you can, but you're never going to be able to make it live again, though. I mean, you can keep it because you might be able to go back and watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, just leave it and just see what happens. Just
Did
check
you really
on
go on for 10 hours?
No, it was 6 hours.
6 hours, 10 minutes.
Oh, 6 hours, 10 minutes.
It
Yeah,
just went over,
you're 10 minutes over,
so they won't let you edit.
so you can't edit. That's what happened with Laura's New Year's stream.
Because
She
I
went over.
I can edit it.
So wait, what clip did y'all show last night?
It was just a little
It's when
short,
me and
like,
Dominic was talking about rugby and the hacker.
yeah, they were showing us, but just for future reference, don't show AFL either because
Yep.
me and
Paul,
Dominic got in trouble for that on my old channel.
Yeah, Paul, don't show it again. They'll get you, and it's a double.
Yeah,
strike. Paul, don't do it again
no, don't show it again.
unless you're only going to show the bit of TJ at the end.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, because if you is there, well, it's always there, so Paul can at least go back and view it if he wants.
Just remember that little section. Don't show that bit again because they'll get you a double strike.
So TJ, now you know what you look like laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better.
That's funny.
You didn't share the sound, Paul, because you weren't planning on playing a video.
Just pause it. Pause it.
Really?
Paul, pause it.
Oh,
What's that?
Click the pause button.
you didn't share the audio for us,
Right, just click pause. Right, now we'll stop sharing
and then share the audio.
and then share it again. Share with audio.
Stop share.
Yeah. Then reshare, share with audio, and then we're going to get TJ in full voice. By the way, Paul, do you want to know what they got me for?
What?
You know when you was talking about the rugby score, you had it playing in the background?
Yeah.
They got me twice for that.
Wow.
Hit play.
No, don't share it. That's the last thing you want to be doing. Right, just click play and it should.
Once you tell me who's playing, I check the time of the year, I see where they're playing at. I always end up picking and I don't even
Here we go.
Look at that vein popping out, boy.
All right, guys. I'll see you all this later.
That's funny.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Catch you all later. Okay, thanks, David, for coming in. Yeah, bye-bye. Well, he gets on a roll again. Yeah, Jonathan, you called it. And out.
There you go.
Fucking TJ, I swear.
He's rolling now too.
You mean that's not the video that's laughing? It's just TJ now.
Yeah. He's commentating over it. He's giving us a director's cut.
I think I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Oh, you got Jonathan up out of bed, TJ, you dirty boy.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, TJ, that vein popping out again.
That's funny.
You're killing TJ. You're killing him.
That's funny.
Right. Does anyone know how long YouTube take to make a decision when you appeal?
It can take up to, I think, 48 hours. But usually they get back to you pretty quick, so you might actually hear something back within a few hours. I'm waiting for the
Watch out, TJ. You're gonna be stroking.
dude, I'm so nervous for him one day that he's gonna be laughing on here and he's gonna choke on
Yeah.
his food. 'Cause
Well,
he'll come
yeah,
in here.
especially when he's eating. You know,
Yeah, he'll
it's
be like,
Either that, or he's going to just.
We're gonna have to call 911 and say he was laughing and now
yeah,
he's stroking.
he was chewing pizza yesterday, and he went into a laughing stroke, and choked right there on TV.
hey
Somebody
TJ,
hurry up
Yeah,
and
check
give him
your
a Heimlich and
messages.
some
Oh, he's
CPR.
already seen it.
TJ, you want a banana?
There you go.
There you go.
That's funny.
That's just
in
like
there?
wrong on all kind of levels. You know,
Apparently, that's Laura's face.
Oh.
Put that on Snapchat.
if I saw that coming at me, I think I shoot myself.
Don't check your messenger then.
JDS says TJ, your new name is going to be Pissy.
Yeah, that's what he was saying last night. He was like, "Psst." Jonathan said he had to get out of bed just so he could laugh with me.
By the way, what are the YouTube classes that YouTube talk about? You may ask you to take.
Okay, so that's just a copyright class. You have to watch I think like a 4 or 5 minute video, and then you got to answer some questions. You can't
I've
fail
watched-
it. So,
I've watched a video that's linked, but I haven't answered any questions. There's no questions to answer.
well, then it should. So then they may have changed it since Paul had to do it. But when you get to the end, it should tell you completed it. So.
I just had to watch something about US copyright law. And I had 2 videos. One for educational purposes and one for fair use. And I thought I got a double whammy as well because Zoom won't let me sign in. It turned out it's just a tech glitch.
When Jonathan joined last night, he joined us from his cell phone in the dark, holding it up like this, and he was in bed, and so he got up and got on the live stream, and it's like TJ just went crazy.
Yeah, he only came on to gloat at you, Justin.
That was a fun night last night, actually.
It wasn't. It just proved how rigged American sport is. I mean, right down to that. Fuck off.
Well,
I agree.
there again, David, just for the comment, is we don't have a psychotic sport like you do with that rugby.
No, not going. Don't mention it. Do not
Yeah,
mention
we're
that
not even
sport.
going to talk about that sport. That sport can F off.
Hey,
I am so pissed off with that.
were you guys kind of
The world of that
concerned?
sport, right?
Were you guys?
I'm not
were you
even
guys-
going to watch that
Go ahead,
sport.
go ahead,
Hold
Lance.
on.
Lance,
Hold
Were you
Well-
guys kind of concerned with 8 seconds left? They didn't call a timeout. I mean, they had like 30 seconds and they didn't call a timeout, and they had
Yeah.
1st and goal. I thought, why aren't they calling a timeout? Because if they would have incompleted that pass, with 3 seconds to go, what would they have done? Kicked a field goal or
Yeah.
scored a
What
Yeah, they
They would have
had
done
one,
a-
they had one timeout left and they were holding it in case they needed to kick a field goal.
and
Yeah.
they were going to pass into the end zone every time. They had 3 down. It was just stupid. I couldn't believe they did that.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
That's
but it worked
that's
out.
what I'm saying about it. It just didn't make sense. It was
Yeah,
just a
that-
weird ending.
Well,
It was. It
He
was.
could have gone.
Justin was watching it because he wanted to see Kelsey and the misses.
Yeah,
Did he
did
How
you
many
see?
times
baby.
did they show her in the end? Were it 13 times?
Yeah.
And did he propose at the end? I think he got down on his knee.
No, he did they don't show it.
That was in the locker room.
Oh, there you go.
That was in front of Mahomes.
Actually, you know what? Near the start, he showed him kneel down. I thought he was taking the knee.
Okay,
You know,
hold on.
the old taking the knee thing in sport, but he actually
Oh.
wasn't. He was actually looking up to her, and he took to the knee, yeah, and he had something in his hand. So I don't know if that was it.
Jonathan, you're not some
Oh.
psychic. You had a 50-50 chance you were going to be correct.
Imagine that many of me, TJ.
I know,
Well,
right?
Jonathan called it. He came on the show early and said, all of you people that are rooting for San Francisco, give it up because Kansas City's going to win. He said that early in the broadcast.
He did.
Mother of God, what picture is that?
It's
Oh,
a whole bunch of
Imagine that
Laura.
many of me, Jocelyn.
She said it to me too.
David, have her pack it in.
Oh,
Too much
Talking
time
about
on your hand,
package.
Laura.
cheers for reminding me, Justin. Talking about packages, did my printer get dropped back off?
Oh, your printer came in?
Yeah, it's got no, it's got. They've got it back. Get my refund later.
Oh, they're just giving you the refund.
Yeah, refund and a voucher.
Why was your 3D printer not working?
It's
No,
on
it's a
that
new
product.
one. It came. It was used.
Well, there was missing
Oh
parts.
yeah,
now.
the one that had the missing pieces and whatever.
Yeah, but they wouldn't deal with the missing pieces because they're assholes. But they dealt with the recall very quickly. They were, in fact, can't fault them for the recall. They were very quick, took it back, not an issue.
The thing is you may have been dealing with a different department too. That might
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
better than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they were, like I said, there were a lot. When he messaged me on Saturday to apologise for the delivery company not being able to deliver it, they gave me extra time and said that they would help me out sourcing out another printer if that's what I wanted to do. And I said, that is what I want to do.
Sounds
So
like it was
did you
Joe's
order
return.
another printer or no?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the P1S.
Sounds like it was Joe's return
Yeah. No, different brand.
or Johnny's.
Might have
No,
been, yeah.
it was the end. It was the Bamboo A1. So it had missing parts originally, but they weren't going to deal with that. They were just messing me around. But then, a stroke of luck, they ended up on a product recall because they started catching fire, and I was able to send it back under that.
I hear bamboo's good. Is that correct?
Yeah, but
no.
not the A1. The rest of them are.
Gotcha.
Well, that's what Mike's using as a bamboo, isn't he?
I think Mike, is it Night Train that had to send one back?
No, he's got the
No, someone that's normally in the chat sent one back as well.
Might have been.
Atlantic.
Oh, that would have been Bill.
Tom.
No, yeah, Tom and Bill from Atlantic Adventures. They both had one.
Yeah, so it's only the A1 that has to go back. It's something to do with the heat bed and the wiring.
AZ might have one. I know he pretty much has every damn printer imaginable.
Now what in the fuck are you doing? You know what? My head's battered, right? I've got up after a late night, very late night. Watch TJ. TJ's like,
Wait.
TJ's like
No,
me.
just
What the
send it.
hell?
What the hell?
TJ, don't click them. Just don't click them. Just ignore them.
Hey,
Okay.
Laura's amusing and entertaining too.
Yeah. She's going to be in the same ward as your missus if she carries on. I'm gonna section her.
Laura is a wiener.
Wait, what? Oh, that's not what I thought you meant then. That's not what I thought you meant when you said Laura is a wiener.
I
I thought he said Laura has a wiener. That's what I thought he said.
I said Laura as AS or AZ or AS.
He doesn't have a wiener. She has an ass.
What in the heck? It looked like a butthole with an eye.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's got a. I'm not even lying, bro.
Just have to say, I am going to be very careful on what I say from now on. So I'm not saying nothing.
It looks like a brown eye with an eye.
Oh, looky.
Look at. Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's one muscular banana.
Yeah, I know, right?
You were looking at the muscles?
Go in the kitchen.
Well, what else was I supposed to be looking at? I'm not really checking it out like
Medical
that.
bag.
You were looking at the
Some
Tata.
antipsychotic pills. I'll let you have a few.
Oh.
I got my own tatas to go look at.
Oh, that's a tough image to get out of your mind. Where's Justin? Oh, he's out checking his tatas out.
I'm not talking about me. I said I have somebody I can go look at tatas.
Oh, you didn't say that. She says I can check my own out. You know, is what you said.
They are mine though.
You have a bill of sale for those tatas?
No, but we're married, so they're my tatas.
A bill of sale.
Me? He's got orange on his wings.
Is that USB-C or is that?
Now stop right meow.
Stop right
That's gonna
meow.
be USB,
Right,
HDMI.
Meow, do you know how fast you were going?
Meow.
That's right, Justin. I found it funny while I was on the phone to you earlier. Listen to Sarah get road rage.
Meow, where is my
Oh, I know. So Laura calls me on the phone when we're on our way back from the grocery store. And Laura's like, use your fucking blinker, bitch. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And she yells at while I'm on the phone with Laura. I was like, oh my God.
Sarah with a bit of road rage.
Yeah.
Sarah's on road rage.
And Laura was like, okay. After she said it. Thought you were watching Sarah must have thought she was watching your Laura drive Euro trucks.
No.
I forgot about that. That was funny though. I was like, holy God. I looked over and I was like, Jesus.
Oh, have you heard what Laura's solution is to my 90-day ban? Go
Just go
live on
live.
her, go live on her channel so she can have my watch hours.
Oh, well, that's kind of her. She was thinking about you.
Thinking about that monetization.
Uh,
What you thinking about?
I'm only 900 away.
So TJ, what time you got to go see the wife today?
I think she might get out today. I don't know. That's at least I think. I'm not sure. At least that's
Still
what she
go and
told
see
me.
her, TJ.
You should go and check.
Yeah, because when I went to see her last night and dropped some clothes off for her, like she said, she thinks she might.
Yeah, Jonathan, 90-day ban from live streaming, but he can still upload content.
I have appealed it, so I'm either going to win the appeal or I'm going to get fucking choked off YouTube. Either way, don't matter.
Did you say choked off to YouTube or
Choked.
chopped?
Choked.
I thought you said choked. I was like, okay.
He got copyrighted claim twice on the same video.
Yeah, that one that did Paul did me twice in the same video.
Really?
Yeah.
You ready to go in? I want to go get.
But
Well, you
I can't edit the video because the video was actually gone. So my part 3 of my Euro truck drive has gone.
Wow.
Can you redo it?
No.
I'd have to go and find out where I was.
Huh?
And I'd have to wait 90 days.
No, you can record.
You can make up a whole backstory about how you got arrested for trying to smuggle coke into England.
Yeah, and
Now
then
you're back on the road again.
oh yeah, and then YouTube go, oh really? Drug dealing, are we? Ban. We don't want your tap on here.
Now you can do that kind of stuff with video games because there's like I've done that where I've set up drug deals on GTA RP and they don't.
No,
And
Jonathan.
there's tons. Other
Just
ones
run
where they do
live
that.
streaming, as in actually going live on my own channel.
He's going live on mine though.
I'm not.
I'm gonna get some lives in this week.
So there's now a certain sport that is now banned on my channel.
Yeah, but honestly, what you can do is go live on Laura's and then record the live, and then you'll be able to upload it to your channel once your channel comes back.
They go copyright claim.
Or no, you can actually upload it as a video.
Yeah, but Laura's on about copyright claiming the video, right?
Oh.
So I download it and put it up, and then she goes, "He's nicked my live."
No, but since you can still upload videos, you can just upload it as a premiere if you want.
Jonathan, there was 2 incidents where I think it's when Paul was talking about a certain sport and he had it on in the background, and they got me for live streaming a sporting event.
Is a premiere considered
I don't think
live
it's
streaming?
live.
Because what I'm saying is if he could even do an off live and record it and then upload it as a premiere. Just upload your lives as a premiere and just
Or pretend to chat
check on your.
normally in the shit in the Premier chat.
Yeah, I could do that.
I was going to do a live today, but we've got to go out.
We're only going over to B&M.
How can I get my food from B&M what I wanted?
Oh, doing your fucking Taco Bell. Oh, Laura got some good news. They've restarted work on the Tim Hortons.
Have they?
Yeah,
Or are they like remodeling it or something?
No,
No,
they're-
we're getting a brand new one.
a brand new one.
Oh,
And it's only 10 minutes away.
oh, that's cool.
No, it's not.
David's gonna have
10
no
minutes
back
isn't too
balance.
bad. I mean, you could like literally walk there, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm just getting all my money wired over to him.
Brand
Sorted
new
it.
B&M, then they can stay out.
Or Sarah, if you want to sponsor.
No, they don't. They
Okay.
don't. They don't sponsor small channels.
Well, then that's exactly why you wouldn't get a sponsorship. Ooh.
I've had
Earn.
sponsorship on my channel.
Have you?
Yeah, that diamond painting
Oh yeah.
company. Ah.
Yeah, she did get asked to do some diamond paintings.
Oh, there's the girl that's friends with Allie, the one that comes to my channel. Her name's Canadian Diamond. Canadian Diamond, I think, and she does those. Her and Allie come to my chat sometimes during the live streams.
I've got a massive one to do, and I don't know how I'm going to film it.
What's the diamond painting of?
The one I've got to film is of
Sparky.
Sparky.
We got a
Hey guys, I'm
massive
gonna get
one
out of here.
for
See you
Sparky.
later.
All right, Lance. See ya.
Later, Lance.
All right, Lance.
You
Take
know.
care.
Should we quickly run to B&M? They might be on when we get back. And I'll sort my food out later.
So how's your stomach feeling this morning, Joe? After you ate
I'm
all that
doing
junk
good.
food.
I'll put it this way. I was just sitting here, and you don't trust the fort, you know. So I went to the back real quick, and I feel a lot better now.
You woke up this morning grabbing his stomach. Fuck you, Justin. Oh.
My stomach never did hurt, you know.
Wow.
That was me this morning.
But it was gurgling a little while ago, so I said, let me go to the back just in case. And that's when Laura sent me the butthole with an eye. And I went, what the hell is this? You know?
Just what you needed.
Yeah.
What was to give you a little encouragement while you were in there?
Well, it did. That's what I'm glad I didn't trust the fort, you know.
That's one of the lines our sheriff says down here during interviews sometimes. He goes, just like drug dealers, don't trust a fart if you're over 50 or something like that. He has this line
Yeah.
that says it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I tell you what, I was shooting that game a few weeks ago when I was sick, that basketball game, and my stomach started to hurt. And I was thinking, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I walked in the house, walked to the back, and barely made it to the bathroom.
Damn.
That could have been really bad.
It's like the worst feeling when you're trying to make it in there, but when you actually get in there and get on there, you're like, oh.
I know.
It's like, oh.
Because I was thinking if that game would have lasted 5 more minutes, it would have been bad.
Oh, dude, that was like the other day when I was in there for that kidney stone. I couldn't piss, and then they gave me all the medicine. And I was finally able to go to the bathroom. Oh, my God, dude. And that just reminded
Did
me
you
of
pass
the...
it?
No, I just was able to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Finally. Because it was just
So
like...
You don't know if you passed it or not, right?
No. But there was like a 6-hour period where I constantly felt like I had to go to the bathroom, and I would go every like 2 minutes, and it would just, dribble out.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come out. And then when they gave me all that medicine at the hospital, it finally opened me up. And
No, I just
Like a-
Donald.
bathroom.
Oh, Donald's got snow.
You don't know if he passed it or not, right?
That wasn't one of them impactful.
But there was like a,
Oh, that was her upstairs.
oh, you got YouTube playing.
I constantly felt like I had to go to the bathroom, and I would go every like 2 minutes, and it
Who's that?
Oh,
wow, yeah.
you got YouTube playing.
And when they gave me all that medicine at the hospital, finally.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute him then.
Yeah, last night when Justin called me and he told me he was in the hospital, right after that I laid down, and it was about maybe 10 minutes, I heard a little thunder.
Where it's not
And
showing
then
the
my
chat.
phone went off. It said lightning was detected in our area.
Last one is.
And that's all the dogs come out from under the bed, right? We had a thunderstorm come through here last night for about an hour that I was ready to go move my car
Fixed it.
because of where it was, just in case.
Well, then come up on the panel, Donald.
Just so you're all aware, right? When I had my operation, they put a block on me doing any toilet business. Yeah, for 48 hours. Yeah, 3 days later, I kid you not, I shitted a whole freaking house,
Oh God.
and that freaking hurt.
Yes, Donald. Yes. She said, watch my short. He said, no.
That's funny.
I don't mind watching Laura's shorts until she tries to clickbait me. For the longest time, she would
Have
send
you
me these
watched
shorts.
that
And
one?
Let me see if I have or not.
Actually,
better watch.
last night I had 9 Justin shorts in a row when I was scrolling down. 9 of them in a fucking row. All with the same song.
Did you watch my one?
David's gonna get mad at you. You keep looking at Laura shorts.
Whatever
Well,
floats
this
your
one,
boat.
this one that she wanted me to watch. She's saying, "I love you." And I said, "Oh, thanks." In the comments.
I think she sent that to all of us.
No, but Laura used to send me shorts, and she'd be like,
Oh.
"Oh, have you seen this new drone that came out?" And I'd click on it, and I'd be like, "You son of a bitch!" So that's not. I was like protesting her shorts for like 2 months, and then finally she just started telling me, "It's just me singing. Watch it." And I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah, only because you want her to watch yours. Aw.
Oh, look at the little
Puppy
dog.
ears.
That's Tyson.
Have you still got snow, Paul?
No,
That's Bo, right? Or Tyson?
that's Tyson.
That's
Bo is Bo. If Bo were up there, it'd be as big as Justin.
Yeah, he's a big old boxer. Tyson's my dog. Bo's my oldest daughter's dog.
What's he? He's a Chiweenie.
Yeah, he's a Chihuahua and Wiener dog mix.
Mardi Gras Day tomorrow, 5 o'clock. My notice came up 5
Did
o'clock.
they,
Mardi Gras Day.
did they,
Gaga
did
Hall.
they
I'm
have
not
any
going.
storms at the Mardi Gras last night while they were doing the parade?
No, it all ended. The storms didn't come through it was about 1:45 last
Okay.
night, and it was about almost 3 o'clock. It was so bad. I was laying on the bed, and I had all the dogs scratching on the bed trying to get up there with me. I mean, it was like you have a light. It was like flashes like this and just hit all over the place. And then I got that 7-hour print going. I'm saying, please don't lose power.
Still gone. Touch me, shouldn't I know?
Oh, Tyson. See, Bo's a big baby when it comes to like lightning and stuff. Tyson, he don't give a shit. He'll sit at the window barking, growling. That's why I named him Tyson, because he's got
The fighter.
he's real sweet with the family, but he's like everything else. He's got a little man complex. And he thinks he's like a 200-pound fucking dog. Right? So that's why I called him Tyson. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's just a big baby, though. He doesn't let me pick on Sarah, though. If I try to, I'll pretend to hit Sarah. He gets super pissed.
You fly through the playground there, Joe?
Yeah, I flew all through that.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Dude, I love
And they got a
playgrounds. It's
they got to
pretty
open
fun,
a log, big concrete log, and went right through it.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, flying through playgrounds and stuff is fun. I love doing that. I flew there was this little park that I found the other day, and it had a jungle gym and stuff, and there was a slide and everything. So I flew around there and then just flew in between the trees, and there was a school. There was a playground on one side and there was a school on the other. And so like I flew like underneath the awning or whatever, like the little like covered like sidewalk or whatever. So I flew under there and then flew in the playground and stuff. I gotta edit the video and post it.
All Laura's birdies,
Oh,
your little babies.
The little babies.
Tyson's my buddy, though. He goes everywhere with me.
Do you ever take him to the store with you?
No, because dude, I worked in retail with Walmart, and I hated when people brought dogs in that weren't service animals.
Well,
And then we'd get these jackasses bringing dogs in with service animal vests on. And you
yeah,
can clearly tell it's not a service animal because it'd be all over the place trying to steal shit off the shelves.
yeah,
Like, dude, service animals are very loyal. They're very submissive, and they only concentrate on their owner. They don't give a shit about anybody else around them. Or even if another dog walks by them, they won't pay attention to it.
yeah.
When somebody comes in with the vest on and their dog's jumping up on people and is trying to steal food off the shelves and running up and down the aisles, that's not a service animal.
Yeah.
people go on Amazon and buy those vests and put them on their dogs so they can take them into places.
Well, see, like people will bring their dogs and whatever into Walgreens, but because that's it's not really a grocery store, really. But I don't like it when people bring their dogs like into Publix or Walmart, places where there's actual food and stuff.
Well, the thing is like I understand service animals, but the problem is with HIPAA, you're not allowed to ask them if it's a service animal or why you have it. So anybody can put a service animal vest on their dog and walk the fuck in there. And even if you clearly can tell it's not a service animal, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So people go on there and buy them all the time. And this whole emotional support bullshit,
Right.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I changed my filter.
Joe, if you're talking to us, you're muted.
Yesterday, I
I've
got
been-
out of bed and knelt
Justin?
down and videoed the dogs. Watch them come
Okay.
flying out from under the bed.
And I'm glad you finished that
What?
sentence with that.
Uh,
Yeah.
And then the
They're
other
like,
one
"Yo,
comes
wh-
up behind.
They were like, yo, what you doing in our room?
What
Get the hell up out of here.
And they come flying out from under the bed. Like the other day, all three of them came out at the same time.
Do they hide under there
I'm
all
gonna
the
make a
time?
short out of that.
Did-
And they were
I've
all,
got my,
it was
Justin?
black, white, and brown, and they just come out together like that.
did-
Animal
did
shorts
they
do
all hide
really
under
good.
there like all the time?
Right,
Yeah,
Justin,
they sleep under the bed at night.
But
I've had my ban
I'll
reduced to 24 hours.
okay,
That's
so
good.
It,
That's better.
apparently, it was a bot that got it.
so they said that they would just give you 24 hours for
Just
it.
a 24-hour ban, and my video should will go back up. But I won't be able to monetize that video.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah, TJ, the brown one, Valentino. I'll tell him at nighttime. I'll say, Justin might be coming home. You got to watch the door up front. Let me know if he comes in, and he'll lay in the door and watch the front like this. And then I'll look up, and he'll be gone. And I'll look over. He'll be under the bed with his head sticking out like that, looking down the hallway.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But it's
Well,
still working.
Well, see, the problem is, well, the good thing is yours was just sound. Paul's was video, so I would not dispute that, Paul. Just leave it
No,
alone.
do not dispute it, Paul.
Because you had actually had a video clip on there.
yeah.
The best
Might be
thing to
background
honestly
sound.
is I've figured out don't play any Comedy Central shit. Don't play any SNL stuff. And don't
Don't play
any
any of that sports stuff.
No sports at all. Don't play any sports.
No.
Because me and Dominic got in trouble on my old channel for playing AFL clips. He was showing me some different AFL games, and I got in trouble for that and got a copyright claim, and I had to do the I got
Thank you,
banned
Laura.
for a week or two. And then I got banned again for another week for that stupid political bullshit.
See, Laura's got good taste. She said, such an amazing flight.
So when we go to when we want to share stuff, like what can we share?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to share anything anymore.
What are you talking about,
You
Joe?
see,
Right.
I always check as well. You know, on the bottom of the video, it normally says common good. Is it common good? Something?
What when we
Offer-
want to share like like a funny clip or something like that.
Well,
like,
this is the best way to know if you can share clips, right? Is if just an off the wall channel has it uploaded to YouTube. That means you'll be able to share because, like, say, take like Kitchen Nightmares, for example, right?
yeah.
You can't, no regular channel can upload Kitchen Nightmare clips, but Kitchen Nightmare has their own channel.
Oh.
So if you see, that's what I'm saying. So if you click on a clip and it's just some random channel that has it uploaded to their channel and it's been there for 2 years, you're fine. Or
So
however long.
we can show like clips from
Right,
Family-
because
like Family Guy videos.
right, because they're just getting claims which are nothing.
Oh.
They're not getting a strike. There's a difference between a claim and a strike. A claim, you can keep the video up, but you're just not going to get the money from it. The copyright claim owner is going to get it. The copyright holder. Now, copyright strike is when somebody puts a copyright claim on your video and they want it removed. They want it out of there.
Right. So what I normally look for is at the bottom it says license, Creative Common Attribute License, reuse allowed.
Joe, what were you talking about? Video.
Oh, can I share a screen but without playing the video?
Sure.
About what?
About a video or something?
Yeah,
You see at the bottom here.
The last Avada video to Laura, and she said, "What an amazing flight. She's got good taste."
That's what I normally look for, that message there.
Oh,
Because it says reuse allowed.
But like I said, you can tell with like big name shows and stuff. If there's a bunch of random channels that have clips uploaded, that means YouTube's just giving them claims and it's no big deal.
Well, when I
So-
searched what I showed Paul, there was fucking hundreds of videos of it.
Yeah, but were they all on the same channel though?
Now,
Or they were rugby approved channels that may be owned by the rugby league.
I do
That's what I'm saying. They're probably like the NFL has their, like a lot of sports things have their own channels. Like the AFL has their own channel on YouTube. But if you try to share or upload any of their shit, they'll get you for it.
Now, when I searched yesterday, there was hundreds of them. Now there's only 2, and they're both owned by World Rugby.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah,
they
but
must
there
have
might-
gone through overnight and done everybody.
It's possible they could have got a bunch of people. But like I said, when you see an official page, when you look up, so just say, for example, you look up Family Guy and only Family Guy comes up and every clip is on the same channel, that means that channel is an approved channel to do those clips. If you see a bunch of different names, a bunch of different channel names, then you know you're okay because they're not going to do anything. But you also have monetization sharing. So I have monetization sharing on my channel. So some stuff I'll get a copyright claim, but I get part of the monetization and then the copyright claim owner gets the other part. It's kind of split up in 3 ways. YouTube gets a little piece, I get a little piece, and then they get a little piece. Because those are the ones that YouTube has contracts with saying that they can do that. Because YouTube has like over 150 different record labels with contracts with them for music.
Oh, I see why now. You remember that girl that counterclaimed everybody? She said you could all use their video and stuff,
Yeah.
and then she changed her mind and went and claimed everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done that.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him, TJ?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Ruff.
Yeah, big baby. Oh, he's your
Ruff,
mama.
ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff.
Here, Bill. Here, I'll show you, Bill. Here, Bill. Come here. Here, Bill. Come on. Come on, Bill. Bill, come on. Come on.
It's funny if you just come diving in now and like boom.
Come on. See, this is Bill right here.
Man, he's a big old boy.
Oh, yeah, that's
I like
Tyson's
how
big brother right
Tyson's
there.
like, excuse me.
Yeah, Tyson gets jealous when I try to play with him. You don't like
He's
it.
like, no, I'm more special than Bo is.
But Bo's his big brother. Them two love each other. That's why Tyson, like I have a rule with Tyson. He's not allowed to go outside by himself. Bo has to be with him when he goes outside. It's just in case an animal comes in the yard
What is
that's
going on
small,
with you?
you know, it's
Yeah.
bigger than Tyson tries to get him or something. Bo will be out there to protect him.
You're
he's not.
not messing with my brother.
No, he's not allowed to go outside by himself.
gotta go
That's
to the
one of
vet,
our
baby.
rules. Bo has to be out with him at all times.
Okay, I'm gonna have to bring this one to the vet.
And Bo
He's
is
having a
fucking.
seizure again.
Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
having a seizure again?
Yeah, he comes over to
Joe,
me. He's,
they have that CBD shit too for dogs. That's supposed to help
yeah, I'm
with
gonna
that.
look at that. I'm
Laura,
gonna go look for it
come here.
because he just came over to me and he's rolling all on to me and he's stumbling and shaking and. Come on, baby. You're all right. You're all right. Drooling. Come on. You're
Yeah,
okay,
he
baby.
sounds like he needs to go to the
Is,
vet.
is marijuana legal in your state?
Yeah,
Go to see if you can go. And is it recreational or just medical?
medical.
I was gonna say because if it was recreational, you could go to the dispensaries. I think they have stuff for dogs at the dispensaries. That helps with
Yeah,
that.
he's 9 years old, and this is happening too frequent right now. And the last couple of days when he's had him, when you look at it, he'll drool a little bit, but his eyes start puffing up like he's crying. So I'm wondering if it's hurting him now. Because I'm not gonna let it go on if it's hurting him.
Yeah, these are really good.
I told you, bro. You better be careful. Don't eat too many of them. You'll upset your stomach.
I know.
You okay? I got you. You okay?
What are you eating, TJ?
Thank you for coming, Bobby.
The gummy bears I recommended to him.
Oh.
It's
You
this
said-
brand here.
They're
They
called,
taste.
they're called Albanese. Albanese.
I got the big old fucking 2.5 pound bag, but they taste a lot like the ones that Gitchy sent me, the Michigan ones. Remember those, Paul?
Do you still have a bag of those?
No, hell no. I ate those damn things up in like 2 days, bro. And I didn't want to let the kids have any of them either. I said, hell no, you ain't having these.
Look, he's down here hugging my leg so I can hold him. You okay now? Sit.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
check
now.
in. I think they have the CBD stuff for the dogs. I think that's supposed to help with that.
I like how that one's like resealable.
Well, yeah, because it's a massive ass
sit.
bag.
Yeah.
Those are good though.
Yeah.
They're just very soft and they don't hurt your teeth.
Yeah.
Like the
Let me see if I can
Habro
find
or
some gold teeth.
Hasbro or Habro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hairbro
name
Gummy
brand.
Bears, yeah.
Better?
They're flavorful, but they're always really hard. And after about 10 of them, your fucking jaw starts hurting.
Yeah. It's like chewing a big old wad of
Man,
gum.
why is all this?
Yeah. Those got a lot of flavor though, I'll tell you that.
What is that?
I'm a gummy bear.
Oh. He said this one is the goodest. Remember that commercial, TJ?
Which one is it?
The gummy bear commercial. He's like, this one's the goodest.
Oh yeah. And then they just fly into my mouth.
Yeah.
You're right.
Careful sharing that. It's copyrighted.
You still selling it?
Talk over the
Sit.
top of it.
Sit. Sit.
Made in the USA.
Yeah.
They're supporting the U.S. company, TJ, too.
Yeah.
By the way,
This is a bad
we
one.
have gummy bears made over here by Haribo's.
Yeah, see, I like the flavoring of those, but they're not soft like those ones. Those are really soft.
Which ones are they?
The ones we were just talking about, the Habaros.
Okay, go lay down.
Whatever the fuck they're called. I always want to say Hasbro, but that's the toy company.
Yeah.
But those taste just like the ones that Gitchy sent me from Michigan. They are really good. And those ones I can get locally too. So David ordered it because he saw the gummies that Gitchy sent me, so he decided to order
Watch
some
out.
from
Watch out.
I think he got them from Amazon from the company in Michigan.
Still
And when he got them in the mail, because he ordered them in the middle of summer, he got them in the mail. It's just a big glob all a gummy. He's like, I called him up and told him what happened, and they refunded me my money. But he's like, I just ate it. So he just ate the big ass glob. He's like, it was good,
Ate
but
like an apple or something.
yeah, he was like, it was good, but it was just a big glob of. They all melted together in a big ball. What are you?
Who's sharing music?
That's your girl Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you want to be
Pause.
Paul?
Paul's trying to get a copyright claim in.
He
Paul's
trying.
trying to get himself removed off YouTube full stop.
You can play anything for up to 10, 15 seconds.
Well, it's actually the older music that you got to be careful with. Anything before the early 2000s
Yeah.
is because all the artists from the 90s and 80s and 70s.
They sold their rights, right?
No. What it was is they heavily copyrighted their shit because of all the piracy back then. Piracy's not as big of a thing now because, like I said, people pay $10 for Apple Music or Spotify every month, and they have unlimited access to every song in the world. So people don't really pirate anymore because it's just convenient to pay the $10 a month. So piracy's not as big of an issue as it used to be. So a lot of the new artists, they don't really give a shit because they get money from Spotify, Apple Music, they get money from YouTube. So anytime anybody uses their shit, they get paid anyway. So not to say there aren't people out there that still pirate music, but why would I want to go waste hours on end downloading music off a sketchy website for what when I could just pay the $10? To me, it's a convenience thing. I'd rather just pay the $10 every month and have full access to whatever song I want. And I can make custom playlists, all that. It's just easier.
Yeah, I can get 120 calming hip treats for $19.
What has that got the CBD in it?
That's what I'm looking for. It's hemp oil.
Yeah, because that's
CBD.
supposed to help. I think hemp and CBD are I want to say it's the same thing.
I like how these are they're gluten free and fat free and low sodium.
Let me look up something real quick.
Yeah, they got it's hemp oil for seizures.
I actually thought about that.
Okay,
Yeah, that would work because it's the same thing to hemp.
like I would still take them to the vet, but I would definitely give those a shot.
TJ, you can put a couple away for later. Yeah,
I got one.
Because that's what happens, Justin. He gets upset in that, or he'll get really excited, and then he'll have a seizure. So it's like right now he's not out of it yet. He's still kind of sitting here. He don't want to move, and I can tell he's still having it because he's drooling a little.
Well, David would know this, but I had a few years back. And I'll tell you what, man, my body was so tired and worn out after.
Yeah, that's what he's
like. For the whole day after that, dude, I just wanted to sleep because it stressed my body that much and all my muscles tightening up and shaking. And yeah, it was bad. I haven't had one in a couple of years, but I did have 2 or 3 a few years back, just
What's
randomly. Seizures. I said you get really tired. At least for me, my body got really tired.
Yes.
I just felt drained afterwards.
Yeah, about normally for me, about 2-3 hours after, I can feel really tired.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You just want to sleep, and sleeping feels good, like to go to bed and lay down and relax.
I refuse to go to sleep because sometimes I'll have a seizure, and if I go and lay down, I'll have another one.
Yeah, I know that, Donald.
How often do you have seizures, Jay?
But it should help with the seizures.
Well, I've not had one since being in hospital.
Oh.
But when I was in hospital, I had about 6.
Now, do you take medication to prevent you from having seizures or whatever?
I'm on 2 different type of epilepsy tablets, Eplin, and this other one.
Yeah, they don't allow marijuana in the UK, so
I won't take it anyway.
well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, it has been proven to help with
Yeah.
seizures very, very well.
You can get marijuana base medicines, but yeah, I won't take them.
You okay now?
Why, you afraid you're going to eat two 27-inch pizzas?
Yeah. Don't want to get the munchies now.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, I didn't know I could eat two of these.
You okay?
When
And
I
then you
take my,
forget.
Different.
when I take my olanzapine, that makes me hungry. That's how I can eat a whole 27-inch pizza or 24-inch because
Yeah,
olanzapine just makes you hungry.
They don't what?
I ate my last pizza last night.
What are you talking about, Jonathan? They don't what?
Those are Red
Um,
Baron pizzas you eating?
I had
Red Baron pizzas?
the ones you got from work, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
got one of the stores here
I
has
need
3
some-
for
I need some
$10
more.
right now.
Right now, he's filling his stomach up with gummy bears, and he's going to be feeling sick here in about an hour. Dude, I can't eat a lot of gummy bears in one sitting. I'll eat about maybe 15 or 20 of them, and I'm done because if I eat any more than that, my stomach gets like, oh.
You know what? I really want to call Justin a TWAT at the moment. A fucking song's in my head again.
I didn't play it. Paul did.
No, it's you keep going on about it. Now I've got gummy bears.
Oh, yeah. They don't have.
everywhere.
You
God,
have
I've got
to-
it right in my head again.
Yeah, like David said, Jonathan, you have to really go through a lot of shit to get it, but you can, but it's not readily available like it is.
It is now. It is more or less readily available. If you for a
Well, what I'm
prescription.
saying is you guys don't have like
No, we don't have stores. We're not
Right,
changing
right.
our KFCs into weed stores, and we're not
Yeah.
going down the street with wheelbarrows bouncing our balls and bouncing on our balls. We're not at that level yet.
Yeah, they haven't opened up like Canada is what I'm saying, or parts of the US have.
I love that episode of South Park where is it Randy?
Yeah.
His balls have grown so big he can't get them in the store, so yes, he starts going down the street bouncing on them.
Yeah, and then he had him in a wheelbarrow too. It was like
Yeah,
that's because all the guys in town gave themselves ball cancer so they could get on marijuana.
Ball cancer.
And I probably wouldn't tell the vet you're going to try that, Joe, because they're going to be like, "Oh no, medication's better." They're going to try to say, "I would try
I
it."
try to give him phenobarbital.
That's what I'm saying. I would try those out and just see if they do anything. And I would still take the dog to the vet, but I would try.
you do
it
CBT
separately.
for dogs over here.
Yeah, that's what he.
dogs
That's
and
what he
cats.
just ordered.
Yeah,
Did you
they do
order?
it for cats and dogs
Yes.
that have seizures. You can't
Yeah,
have
I
it.
just placed the
no.
order for it. It'll come in
And
tomorrow.
honestly, if you know how to read the directions on it, and maybe you said when he gets excited, maybe try to get him a little excited after you give him one and see if he maybe if it triggers one or not. I don't know, because maybe you have to. I don't know. You got to read the directions. I'm sure I'll tell you how many to give him per day and all that. Probably
Yeah, I'm
have to
gonna
give
watch him
a-
because like even with Cleo, like last night when she heard the guy upstairs the other day, she gets all excited too. I might see about with the weight how to balance them out. I might see about giving her
Jonathan.
one when she gets all crazy too.
Jonathan's looking for the hood in the UK.
Dude, some of the neighborhoods I've been in the U.S., I don't know if I would be that intimidated going through a bad neighborhood in the U.K. Not to say they don't have them, but
We
I've been
do.
in some really
not-
bad neighborhoods in the U.S.
They're not like we see on the TV on the US. There are some bad ones though. If you go to Blackpool, which they call is the Las Vegas of the UK, it's not. Right? It's a shithole. It's actually the seawall for Preston. Just saying. Yeah. But you go down the seafront, everything's glitz and glamour, lights, posh and that. But you go one road back and it's all a hostile hovel. It's just you can if you go on the seafront and book a room, right? You're talking 200-300 a night. You go down the back street,
What is he
25.
laughing at?
Don't know, 25 quid for the week for a one bed flat.
TJ, I'm gonna come over there and smack you with a meat stick.
What are you laughing at, TJ?
Oh,
TJ, breathe and spill the beans. What made you laugh?
That was pretty funny. They were laughing on the TV and it was funny.
It was laughing on the TV and it was funny.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you might be British, bro, but you sound American.
That's funny.
Wait, is Jonathan from the UK?
No, he's down south, isn't he?
No, he's from the. I don't know if I got this right, Jonathan. He's from the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, but doesn't he live down south here?
Yeah, he lives in Georgia, but I
Georgia.
can't remember. He's from a set of islands, I believe.
Jamaica or someplace, yeah.
Yeah,
Not Jamaica. It was U.S. I believe it was U.S. territory islands.
Right, so he's not British then.
No, I mean my family's technically from Britain, but
No, they're not.
I'm American. But if like I said though, is like
Wait,
people over here try to do the I'm from Britain or my family's from Germany. Yeah, but you can go to Germany, bro. They don't look at you as German. They're gonna look at you as a fucking American. You got an American accent. You're American, plain and simple in their eyes.
Yeah, just want to say,
British.
Justin.
Okay, he's from the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
So
Justin,
what?
you may be an American, but we created that first.
Well, I'm just saying though, like these people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to the old country in Germany because that's where my family's from. I'm like, go ahead, bro. They're not gonna look at you as one of them.
No,
bro, you're American. That's the way they're gonna look at you.
yeah,
Like
but
that's
that's a lot of these American reacting to my roots. Really?
So if you're an American standing outside a bathroom, what are you standing inside a bathroom?
the fuck.
If you're
I don't know.
if you're an American standing outside a bathroom, what are you standing inside?
I don't know.
An American.
An American.
You're European.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Uh,
I don't trust Jonathan no more. He's some kind of double agent. Who are you working for? The Chinese, huh? Huh?
Right.
That's why he likes DJI so much. He's working for the Chinese.
Let's put another disclaimer in here. Children don't do drugs. But if you watch this channel when TJ's on, it may help.
He said full of Johnson, full of shit.
3 languages.
That's why I said. That's why he likes DJI so much. He's working for the Chinese. He's double agent.
Is it true that the owner of Bamboo used to work for DJI?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
There's quite a few of them that left DJI to start at Bamboo. The head guy, I think he's an engineer or something that used to work for DJI. But the best thing they did was not base their company in fucking China. I'll tell you that.
It still is Chinese, though.
It's not based in.
They're still registered in China because all my emails actually come in English with Chinese underneath, and it says registered in China.
Yeah, but I believe all their printers and stuff are made outside of China.
They've got a big place in Texas, apparently.
But because and the only reason that they're registered in China might be for tax purposes.
Yeah,
but they're not actually working out of China. Most of them. Most of the company is in England and the US.
No, the biggest. There's not in the UK. It's just a small office in Milton Keynes and the storage in Southampton. And in the US, the biggest place is in Texas, apparently.
I mean, it's just the same as like the ships here in the U.S., right? Like all the cruise ships. None of them are registered in the U.S. They're all registered in like the Virgin Islands and all these other places.
Yeah.
Because then they don't have to pay U.S. taxes by doing that.
Yep.
It saves them tons of money that they don't have to pay in taxes. And so even though they're American companies and they're American ships, technically, they don't register in America. They fly a different flag. And that's only because they don't want to pay the money that they would have to pay by being registered in the U.S.
It's all because of the restrictions as well.
Well, I mean, a lot of them base camp here, though. Like, there's a whole area where Disney cruise ships take up port here in Florida.
Yeah.
But like I said, technically they fly an island flag from some small island somewhere.
You do that over here as well.
But like I said, technically, it's an American company. Those are technically American ships, if you really want to break it down. But
Yeah.
they're not at the same time. I mean,
I think there's also a maritime law that states that, say your country went to war, yeah, any ship that's registered in your country's name, you could commandeer.
hold
That's
on.
another thing to do.
Dre, it's 460992. 460992 is the passcode.
Why is there a passcode anyway?
It does that sometimes, just randomly. But anybody can look it up. It's under the little green shield up at the top corner,
Yeah, because
left-hand corner.
when I tried to get on Zoom, because I was going to join Paul early, it wouldn't let me in. It said I was my account had expired or something, and I had to message him, and they said it was an error.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Like Dre's talking about.
Yeah, and then I tried to get Paul's, and it wanted a passcode. I was like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, it does that randomly. But if you go back to his live from 2 days ago and it has the same fucking link, it works as soon as you click on it. So I don't know why it does that.
Oh my god.
About every 40 shows, Paul's link does that for some reason.
Hey, Dre. Long time no see.
Okay.
What's up, Dre?
Hey, Dre.
I felt something in my spirit. Justin was running his mouth and mentioning my name, so I had to pop in.
I never said your name.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
you
yes,
know,
you did.
15
You
minutes
said
ago.
he owns every printer known to man.
I said David AZ.
Oh.
Uh-huh. See? And then I've been disturbed.
Dre doesn't even have a 3D.
Hi, Donald.
I was 6
Hey, guys.
weeks ago, came in, I worked last week, and I was studying for my infrared
That's not.
classification, and the narrator of the course was some British guy that sounds just like David. So I've had David in my brain for a week straight. I
Paul,
didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
That's right. We
look
live
at
in your head.
Donald, look at Donald's camera.
Dre.
Oh wow, Donald's getting some snow.
Oh,
Dre,
boy.
you kind of sounding like
Wow.
Charlie Brown's teacher, like wah 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 wah.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to get 8
Oh
or
my
8 or 10 inches
Wait.
of snow.
Oh wow,
Big snowstorm.
Where's this at?
Donald town.
It's down
That's his
West City,
backyard.
Missouri, down southwest Missouri. It's not gonna stay
Nice.
long.
Oh, I thought
that's just been since
I
this
thought
morning.
you were up near Connecticut.
No,
Yeah, it gets a lot of snow in Missouri.
but we got this. It's supposed to warm up later this afternoon. That's why the flakes are so big.
Man,
Nice.
wow, look at
So
all
it'll
that
be
white.
melted off tomorrow.
That's hell coming down, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's-
That'll be a damper on the Super Bowl parade.
Oh, this is buggy weather. Are you gonna go driving?
This is not buggy weather.
Oh, that's totally buggy weather.
You mean you haven't got a snowmobile?
Well, at least he had pants on.
Yeah, this is going to be melted
Greg?
off. It hasn't even stuck to the roads.
Hey Don, did you get your bread and milk?
You can tell it's a snow day. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
He hasn't been out of the house.
Well, it
So,
looks
Paul,
like he's
the,
got a bunch of cereal. He's got all his
Paul,
cereal.
was Saturday night that parade in Demian, that's the biggest in Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
They threw a plush toy that's about this big. It's a horse Endymion. That's what it's named after. And then the founder that died last year, they got him riding a horse. It's just a little plush toy. They did 40,000 of them. They're on eBay going for $80 to $100 a piece.
Wow.
Dang.
I should
There
have
you
went to that
go.
parade.
Yeah.
I could have got a bag full of them standing out there next to those floats.
How you been, Dre?
Like I said, I was sick. My whole house got sick about 2.5 weeks ago and stuff. We had COVID run through the house. And then like I said, the thing that after I got a little better from that, I started studying for that infrared category 1 certification. And I did that last week, 2.5 days of listening to somebody speak like David, you know.
Well, Dre, don't send anything to Jonathan, because if you send something to Jonathan and you've been sick, he'll hold it till May before he opens it.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's got Joe's package in quarantine right now.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my second week back to work. I stayed out almost 2 weeks.
Everybody had sickness run through their house. We did. Donald did.
I was sick.
You
I had
did?
pneumonia and then
Yeah,
went to
Joe did.
bronchitis.
Yeah. So I was out this weekend. I had a couple Amazon jobs. One I guess is call it truck car wash. And then one of my regular construction a mapping job this weekend. So I was out all weekend.
Why does your mic sound all muffled?
Because he's
That's
using
me,
a webcam.
It is a cheap cam. I took most of my cams home for my podcast. So this is the old Next Go, the one I have.
Yeah, webcam mics always suck, TJ.
Yeah.
They always sound kind of muffled.
Yeah.
Okay, Dre, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
You're doing a Mardi Gras parade. You're a police officer. You're standing there on the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the bands comes marching up, and usually the band members avoid everybody, especially the police, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes up with the trumpet, walks right into the police officer, and starts blowing the trumpet right in the guy's basically face ear from the side, right?
Okay.
Police officer just turns and shoves him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Shoves him off of him, right? Which I agree. He turns around, starts mouthing off to the cop, and the other guy next to him comes over mouthing off to the cop. Okay? They're
Right.
saying the cop should have used more restraint.
That's
Like that.
disturbing the peace.
But he's all on top of this cop. That's assault, first off,
Yeah.
if they want to get technical,
Right.
you know? And the weapon's right there on that side. You don't know what he's doing.
Mhm.
And then when he turned around and came back, he postured and came back, and the other guy postured. It took two criminal sheriffs jumping between, and the New Orleans police officer just turned around and walked away. He was good at that. But
Right.
they're putting him in internal affairs because of it.
Excessive use of force.
Yeah,
Uh,
but the bottom line is when that other guy turned around and came back at him, I think they should have pulled them both out the parade.
Yeah. I mean,
I
just
could have
to go
blew
back
his
to the
eardrum.
history of that, they always state that an officer's peace can't be disturbed because of the nature of
Yeah.
the job. So this is where you learn to be very, I learned to be very, I say
Diplomatic.
inconspicuous or whatever. Somebody come on, do something crazy like that, blowing something in my ear, whatever. You act like you're not bothered, but
Yeah,
you know what? People trip all the time.
yeah. But it wasn't the fact that he was blowing a trumpet. It was the fact that he walked all into the guy, into the
Yeah,
cop,
that's my whole point.
And
That's just my point. You
and,
act,
and he's all over him, and he's not moving. He's just leaning on him.
right. That's
And
just my whole
the
point.
cop was standing like this, and he turned around and went. It's just shoved them off of him,
Yeah, and
Okay.
that was a problem because I guarantee you somebody with a cell phone saw the push.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was
I
on,
saw
it's
the
on video.
clip,
I'll
and the
find it
clip-
and send it to you.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
it
I saw
looked
the
like
clip and what-
it looked like it was planned the way they were looking at just that.
right. That's
Yeah,
why I said that,
they
you
edited
gotta
out
be-
the
you
part
gotta act like
earlier
you're
on.
not bothered,
Uh-huh.
and then you just,
The clip I saw,
you
they
just
Yeah, that's what they do,
where the
Donald.
cops would push.
knowing Mardi
Yeah.
Gras,
Yeah.
people are standing in close proximity anyway. So who's going to see
Do
you
what?
trip somebody?
That's what they do. They'll edit out the part leading up to it, to try to make the cops look bad.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
But
saying,
he could have blown the cop's eardrum out doing that, though.
Well, the horn was aimed away from the cop, so he wasn't blowing
Oh,
the
okay,
horn.
because Joe made it seem like it was like.
Well,
No,
this is
but
like,
he was leaned up against a cop, and the clip that's going around is just of the cop pushing him.
right.
Like, oh, he just happened to be standing close to the cop, and the cop turned and pushed him.
Right.
No,
And that's what I'm saying,
he
that,
pushed him. He came onto the cop.
That's what I'm saying, that, you got to act unbothered and be able to be tactical in your response. And if it means that, the cop could act like he turned away, put a foot out there, took the guy and kept walking.
But that wouldn't get any views.
Huh?
That wouldn't get any views. You clip it so you
it
get all
got some
kinds of
views,
people
but
pissed off
they've
and
been
angry.
wondering, like, why did this guy fall?
Yeah, you clip it to where there's controversy and people on either side will start responding to your video, and that way you get a bunch of views.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know.
And views
the
are
trick
far
of the
more
trade.
important than truth.
Yeah, I can say the only thing you get the officer on is excessive force after the fact. That they'll say, what could you have done to de-escalate the situation?
Exactly, Donald.
Could have walked away. Could have verbally whatever. Like I said, the point when the officer extends his arm. You know what I'm saying? Just like in football, once you extend the arms out here, okay, now you're almost in that holding zone area. So you got your arms out here and you're trying to control the other player and stuff.
Yeah.
To get you holding. When all your arms are in here, they can't get you for holding.
And I agree with you, Donald. It's like Laura lying on me trying to get views.
Yeah. I don't think Laura lies.
We're not going back into this one again, are we?
Was it yesterday, the day before? I caught Paul Stowe, and she looked like she had been scared to death.
This stupid cat of mine loves the snow.
Aw.
This is the third time she's asked to go outside and play in it today.
Let her go.
She's like, what is that white stuff falling? What
Let
is
it
that?
go. Okay, now close the door, Don. Close the door.
It's because she sees all the snow falling and it's like bugs or something to her. So, Dre, when you were a cop, did a lot of criminals trip and fall on a phone book 25 times?
Well, I don't know about a phone book, but there's been some folks who have in Long Beach, we have the famous elevator in Long Beach PD because the booking desk is down the basement, sub level, and the jail ward for people is up on the 6th floor. So you got 7 floors to travel.
As like analyze that, he's like he shot himself in the back twice and threw himself off a bridge. Very sad.
Hey, Lance.
Hey, Dre, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So my first question: when did you get your Part 107? Do you recall?
Back in 2019.
Okay, and that's when I got mine as well. And I'm just wondering what kind of changes they've made since then, because we have not had to take another one really. We just take our recurrent anyway.
Right.
My question is, I want to fly, and I get into a pissing match with the guy up here, and I know I'm right, but I want to clarify. I want to fly this.
Yeah, your CPK levels are 5
and
times
I'm
normal.
a 107, and it's in uncontrolled airspace, and it's 600 feet tall. And as long as I fly within 400 feet of that, I can fly to the observation deck. I can fly 1,014 feet if I wanted to, as long as I stay within 400 feet. It's uncontrolled airspace. If I want to fly it for fun, I'm just taking, I'm a 107, but I just want to go fly it, and just because. That is perfectly legal, correct?
That is correct.
Yep, 400-foot bubble around structures.
Yep.
Yeah, I taught Dre everything. So if you need to ask somebody, just right up there.
There you go, Justin. Thanks. And I get into a pissing match with a guy here, and he says, "No, you can't. If you're a 107, you need to be hired to do that." I'm like, "What?
No.
What are you smoking?"
Yeah, dude.
See this? He has the confusion that thinks that just because you have a 107, that every flight you do is 107 regulated. Now,
I would have said the same thing.
Hey, John.
The problem with that is, I always tell people you can be a 107 pilot and still fly
Jonathan
recreational. Okay. Now, you can fly recreational and no problems at all. Now, with that said, like you said, if it's in Class G airspace, which is uncontrolled, that's when you can fly over structures, towers, or whatever in that area 400 feet above to clear it, to fly over it, whatever the case may be,
What's up, Al?
for your own pleasure. Even if you were hired, you could do it in Class G airspace. Now, I was explaining to the individual now, when you're going to controlled airspace, whatever controlled airspace that you're in, whatever that ceiling is for that controlled airspace, that is a hard ceiling, unless you get a authorization from the FAA to exceed it. So that's for controlled airspace. That don't matter if you're Part 107 or you're recreational. Recreational can fly in controlled airspace now. So that doesn't change for anybody. Like for me, I do a lot of
We're
work.
gonna have to double check this one, but I believe Greg said that you literally have to be Part 107 to fly 400 feet above a structure now.
Yes, you do. You have to be 107
You
to
have to
fly
be, you have to be
400 above
107
400.
in order to go 400 feet above a structure now.
That is correct, Jonathan.
Yeah.
If you're 108 like me, you can go 800.
Right.
And
I
Justin, they
just
are going to have a 108. They've been talking about it for years.
Right. You have to be Part 107, but it does not have to be a paid for flight.
Right.
No, it doesn't have to be a
Exactly.
paid for flight.
And like I said, I get into a pissing match with this guy every time, and he thinks he has to be paid. And I'm like, no, you don't.
And you know
Well,
what,
is this-
Lance, when people get like that, I mean, we all get that when we dig our heels in. Just tell a guy, show me the section. Show me the section in the FAA where it states this.
Is this like the?
My thing is that that's why I do my podcast the way I do it. I don't do it just to spread the wisdom of Dre. I always go through documentation reference. And I'm gonna say, okay, this is where it states right here in this section in the FAA manual under Part 107 states this right here. And a lot of stuff is in pretty plain terms. There is some fuzzy stuff there in the FAA sections that you got to kind of work through it and stuff. And that's why some people, even when they call it FSO, you'll get different answers depending upon which one you talk to on certain things. So it's kind of like you got to kind of work it through, but most of it's pretty plain English. It's like this VSO, observer type stuff. People talk about, well, I had a guy, down the road on a radio or on the cell phone. That's not what it says in the FAA site. It doesn't say that. It says within close proximity, which means you have to be within talking range, natural voice talking range, which means you can't be no more than probably, I would say, 40, 50 feet of each other when you're flying. Somebody's supposed to be your visual aid.
And they also say specifically visual observers cannot be used to extend visual line of sight.
Right. And people misuse, misunderstand, and get that part wrong so often, it is just ridiculous. And they said, well, I said, that's not what it says. It's pretty straight in the language in FAA. It's pretty forward on that. So I don't know why people, and there's some very famous people who have misconstrued that rule for their own, I guess, like you say, clickbait.
For their own range test videos.
Yeah. And I would say that, this is part of the problem we have in the industry altogether, is that we have people who are referred to as experts or should be been in the hobby so long they should know better. But like you said, people do a lot of things on YouTube for a lot of purposes. And I say, when you're what is it? What do you call it, Justin, that you think you are? Paid person or whatever it is on YouTube?
All right, massive channel.
Yeah, whatever you call it. The bottom line is that, okay, I need to buck up my bottom line. So I need more views. So I can get.
And there's also people that say, as long as you don't sustain your drone over a highway, and I'm flying a Mavic 3 without any prop covers, I can fly over a freeway or over people as long as I don't sustain the flight, and that's BS as well. You have to have prop covers, and you have to be in the correct classification of your drone. So people are saying, and here I go, I'm flying over, the freeway, but I'm not sustaining, my flight, and I'm over the freeway, No, you
Right.
can't. You can't do that.
It's a misinterpretation of the rules, and that's why, like I said, I do the show that I'm doing to cover these things in detail, showing the sections in the FAA and other states. Like the one I'm doing this month, I'm gonna cover some of the aspects of some of these broker companies, Drone Up and Droner.io. I'm gonna talk about those companies and how they have tiers, a level of pilots. And a lot of folks get mad about what they offer. I said, well, those are the lower tiers. If you're a regular pilot for them, you've done a lot of work for them, you'll notice that you'll get a lot more higher level jobs that pay more for these companies, because now you have established yourself with these companies. So you don't get the $50 job to go shoot 9 or 10 pictures of a house. You might get something a little more expensive that requires a lot more technical skill or certification, and that's where the higher paying jobs are at. So I'm going to be discussing some things in that. Also, I'm going to be discussing the state of Florida, because I know we have a lot of flyers in Florida. There's a lot of resellers in Florida that you'll be surprised of a lot of the rules and regulations in different cities and different counties in the state of Florida.
Look, Dre, I'm gonna need you to stay out of my state, all right?
Yeah, I got access to everything. So we're gonna start off with the great state of the Sunshine State, or just the citrus state of Florida, whatever it's called.
Don't bring up the Florida man.
Yeah.
Some
So
kids
we'll be covering a lot of that. I mean, there's some other states. Arkansas is a crazy state also. Their rules and regulations, and like I say, some of these states make some very vague laws to kind of catch people up. And just to give you a hint, Arkansas talks about infrastructure, and it says they have the authority to determine what is critical infrastructure or not the FAA. They will determine it.
That's not right, is it? They don't control the.
Well, in a way, it is, Jonathan, because
It's a loophole. It's a loophole, pretty much, that they can get around.
It's a loophole.
Yeah.
Infrastructure is on the ground. So they designate all of their infrastructure in that state to be critical. That's on them, because they'll charge you with violation of a ground rule, not an air rule.
Right.
That's where these states are going. They say that you cannot take off and land.
Take off and land on
in
their
or
property.
around infrastructure in that state.
Yep.
Well,
So
anything that they label.
This is where a lot of states, and some of these rules have been in place since around 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Well, and doesn't anything.
The infrastructure, that means you can't land or take off from nowhere there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a loophole that they can determine. It's like I'm using the example of the guy in Michigan that got into it with the cop. He was flying by a power station. I said they can determine, hey, that's critical infrastructure. And they can charge him with different crimes. Like I said in my last one, they can charge him with criminal mischief. They can charge
Power
him
grid.
with.
I mean, what that is. It's a power grid. You don't want to be flying around there. That drone mess around and
Yeah,
get in between there.
and the guy's argument in Michigan said that it was Class G airspace, which it very well may be, but that state determines that's critical infrastructure.
Yeah, but
they won't charge you with violation of FAA rules and guidelines. They'll charge you with, like I say, criminal mischief, which is a municipal charge in most states. If you out there being reckless on top of that, they can bump up to a felony in most states.
And I kind of laugh.
When I hear about these encounters with police officers, just like we're talking about this guy in New Orleans, I want to see the interaction. I want to see the full interaction of what got you charged with whatever you were charged with.
That's the body cam footage, Dre.
Yeah.
That's how all these police YouTube channels get their footage. They just request it.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what's so critical. Like the guy in Michigan, he initiated this. The officer pulled up. And I guarantee you, the guy showed the video that he talked to somebody who worked at the power station. I guarantee you, one of those guys called the PD on this guy. Like I say, cops are not driving around looking for drones. Okay? And like the other guy I saw on the other side, he was at a college in when the university police pulled up on him and everything else. And I asked the guy, I said, you and I both know, the guy's probably law enforcement, that somebody probably saw or heard your drone flying in or around the university and called it in. And he came back and said, yeah, you're right. The officer was dispatched, located me, and that's how our encountering started. And that's what I tell people, I said, that's how I would say 90% or higher of the encounters with law enforcement agencies are going to occur because somebody called it in through dispatch. So now it's his job to locate and go through the regular steps of an officer to investigate, find out who's who, all this kind of crazy stuff, and say, okay, we determined the flight's legitimate, you're good to go, or not. When you start running your mouth telling somebody you ain't got no authority here and there and everything else, I said, now you're talking yourself into a whole other level of criminal activity that you're not even aware of. So the guy
Well, the thing is it's not your job. It's not the time to fight the cop about him giving you a ticket. That's for when you go to court.
Right.
And that's the problem is people get too involved in wanting to fight the cops. And it's like,
like the guy in Michigan that our famous friend put on his show, I talked to him 2 times. I talked to him in another website, and I asked him the same question twice. And I talked to him in the clip on another guy's show. I asked him, I said, what was the actual charge that you were charged with that amounted to a felony? And he never would answer me. He never would answer me. And that's why I knew it was not due to an FAA violation. They charged the guy with reckless endangerment and criminal mischief felony level and stuff, mainly because of his attitude. And that's what they were charging with. It had nothing to do with his flight, his actual flight. But because of his attitude towards the officer, which we all saw, and everything else, he talked and stuff and getting targeted. He didn't even arrest him that day. They came back 2 days later and arrested the guy. And I always tell people one thing. When you involve yourself with an officer, guess who gets the right to report? The officer, not you. You don't even get asked to even submit a statement. The officer writes down everything he interprets happened.
Hey, Dre, what you should do is see if you can request the body cam footage from these things, because you could actually show that footage on YouTube without getting in trouble, and you could do a whole show and break it down.
There's so many, just like what Joe's talking about the Mardi Gras. There's so many clips out there of people interacting with officers, and they talk themselves into handcuffs. They talk themselves into more serious crimes than they always start with, by simply stating, "You don't have no authority over me."
That's what Al from South Florida Drone Flyers got. He got one of those body cams, but he can't get it till his birthday though.
What I'm saying is it would be interesting to watch you commentate over some of those drone body cam footages and give your opinion on it. That'd be interesting.
People who believe that the police have too much authority, that the police violate people's
yeah, but you could straighten them out on that and be like, look, he shouldn't have acted like this.
Once again, it's about interpretation of what your constitutional rights are. You know, my version of people, another big misconception, when people believe what the Fourth Amendment covers, the Fourth and Fifth Amendment covers. And you'll be surprised, like I tell people, when you're out in a public space, you don't have no right to privacy in the public space.
Nope.
That has been tried and true in court, the Supreme Court, for decades and stuff. So unless the officers are going into your home, onto your private property, and as we say, even when you're on your own private property, if it has to be out of sight of public view.
Right, like a fenced-in backyard, something like that.
Right, it's got to be backyard, fenced off, tree line cover, all this kind of stuff like that. Because if I can stand from the street and look into your backyard and see Justin boinking the donkey, and then I can see.
Oh, what the hell?
You know, it's funny you say that, Dre. I have a.
Oh, is it Jonathan? Is it?
I have a privacy fence around my house, but now my deck elevates. My yard slopes down like this. My backyard slopes down like this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So my deck elevates from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So now, even though I have a privacy fence, I can see all of my neighbors' houses, and they can, if they look up there, they can see me.
Which they can see you.
Right.
Yeah, they see me in my drone all the time. So.
And that's what I'm saying. If I got permission from one of your neighbors to go in their yard, and I observe you do something, that's direct view. There's no privacy, expectation of privacy when you're above the ground like that, and you can see out over their yard, they can see over your yard. Yeah, it's just, and that's why I tell a lot of folks get on that tip, and that's why I like watching a lot of FPV flyers. I like the skill set. It doesn't make me want to go out and get one because, like I always say, if it don't make no money, it don't make no sense to me. So. I do understand, and I like the skill set of FPV flying, but I always hear these guys tell a little story. Well, yeah, I went to this bando, and we hopped the fence, and we did this and that, and we got in and got out before security showed up. That right there, you're telling yourself. You already told the fact that you were trespassed, and you knew you weren't supposed to be on that property. So when security shows up or the police show up, don't sit there and act like, well, I ain't doing anything wrong. I said, your flight might be legal, but you're trespassing on somebody's property.
Yep.
Even posted, no trespassing sign does not need to be posted. You knew it was a private property. So you were
Dre, the other day,
your own crime.
the other day I flew around a roundabout by a corporation, and they have posted signs everywhere. But I was down the street, parked on the side of the road, so I was just flying over them. So I mean, if I would have crashed the drone and went and got it, I'd have been trespassing.
Right. There you go. But you seen the footage on there, and guys, especially when they narrate their stuff, they say, "Oh, we're gonna go over here this site."
You see that?
They walk the hole in the fence down the road.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You're automatically incriminating yourself on your activities.
Hey guys, I need a favor. I need all of y'all to kind of keep Justin, my son, in prayers right now. His CPK levels came back 5 times normal, so they're thinking he had a heart attack last night.
Oh shit!
And he's in the hospital, and now they're trying to decide whether they're going to run him in and do an angiogram to kind of look inside.
Is this the one that's the officer or the one that's the Marine?
The police
We'll
officer.
definitely do that, Joe. Definitely.
Yeah, he was. He went the other. It happened a couple of weeks ago. He went in. They put him on a stress test. He passed it with flying colors. He did the he did a monitor for a week and nothing. And then last night it started hurting him again. So one of the other officers said, "No, you got to go to the hospital." Come on, they brought him, and his CPK levels were in the 500s, and the normal levels like 170. So he's sitting there. He says, "My chest hurts a little bit right now." He said, "But they're monitoring me," and they said everything's fine. He was in VTAC last night. So that means the valves aren't working particular right. So they're going to probably have to go. It could be a valve, just a little blockage on a valve. It could be something really simple. Because the only heart history in the family is me. And that's what he's saying. He said, "Well, we got history." I said, "Yeah, but I didn't have history. So mine is not hereditary. So you shouldn't have hereditary." So it's like he's down there now, and we're getting ready to do a echocardiogram, and they said they're going to decide now whether they're going to just go do an angiogram.
So he's in the hospital now.
Yeah, he's in there right now. I said, "Well, you want me to come up now?" He said, "No, let's wait and see."
And even though he said no, you should still go up there and see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll go in a couple of minutes. Well, he's going to probably in the next 20, 30 minutes be in an hour and what you call it.
Do you know how funny that's coming from you, TJ?
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Hot meat kettle.
His girlfriend's up there with him right now.
David, you've been awful quiet since I came on.
I got a word in.
He just wanted to get out of work and Mardi Gras tomorrow.
David,
that's what he
this
did.
Guy, if he was on here and have an avatar like yours, I couldn't tell you guys apart. He has the same voice pitch, tone, everything you have.
So he sounded like an asshole then.
Well, he kept butchering the English language. That's why I kind of think that's got to be David.
Justin, it's okay sounding like an asshole, but when you look like one, like you.
There you go.
Come back.
Tell him, Justin, it was that picture Laura sent.
Exactly.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to hop off and kind of take some
Laura's hair
and go relax for a while. But man, Joe, I'll definitely
find out if your wife's coming on.
TJ,
Yeah, I
ring
think
your
like I
missus.
said, I think she's coming home today sometime. I'm not exactly sure.
TJ, ring the missus, speak to her, and if she isn't coming home, go and see her.
Go see
Take
it.
her chocolates or something. I don't know.
Bring her some. Yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I
Bring
should.
out Gummy Bear.
Yeah, bring her a bag of the gummy bear. I went and bought 2 bags. So.
No,
Yeah.
TJ, don't give.
Well, what you could do, TJ, is you could sing her the Gummy Bear song.
play it for her, like, here, I got a song for you.
Yeah, and then she'll be on the panel later going, TJ got sectioned.
He'll be back in about a month.
All right, guys, we'll see you later on.
Catch you later, TJ.
Thank you, TJ. Everybody got quiet. Y'all can hear me too?
Yeah.
Oh, it's off again.
I am gonna lose my shit if I hear that song again.
What is that?
Let me get the clarinet out and play it again.
No, that's Paul trying to get himself a lifetime ban.
Yeah.
Told you not to go outside. It's raining, cat.
Hey, Paul, the one good thing is they told him is the possibility the steroids could be causing this. So hopefully he'll stop using them.
Eating
Steroids will definitely cause you to have a heart attack.
How
I'm
the
telling you.
hell?
And he's
You
just
put so
hard-headed.
much strain on you.
How the hell is he using steroids and he's a cop?
All of them
Steroids are
over
not
there
illegal.
using steroids. Even
Yeah,
the
but
chief.
don't they?
Yep.
That's not good.
They all have prescriptions through doctors, a couple of doctors, and the doctors are monitored. They check his blood levels every 3 months and everything else. But now he's starting to have they up the dose, and now he's having issues. You know? Yeah, because in the
How do you-
last year he's gained like 35 pounds, and his body fat is like 3%.
But you can get a prescription for legal muscle steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
As long as you have a doctor doing the monitoring.
The
I thought
other
that shit was
the other
illegal.
thing is if it is the steroids, you know he has a lawsuit against the doctor that prescribed them.
Yep.
Paul's
be.
always trying to sue somebody.
Could be his $1 million ticket.
Could be. Because I tell you, I hope it
Paul
doesn't hurt
brings-
his career.
First thing Paul brings up, you mention anything, he's like, sue him. Sue the son of a bitch.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
they got insurance.
That's the American
Yeah, and
way.
that's why we all pay higher medical
like
bills.
David just said, that's the American way.
You know, you guys have brought this over to the UK. It's something you did invent. Where does blame does a claim?
And they make us buy insurance for everything, so why not sue somebody?
Might as well get
Well,
some of your money back.
The thing of it is that how many other people out there? You said all of them are taking steroids.
Yeah,
How many
everybody
other
else.
people out there are having some issues, maybe not as severe
No.
as him, because they said, oh, well, the doctor prescribed steroids. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know a young lady like that in New York. She, I don't know what it was that she was going through, but the doctors literally prescribe her like a certain dosage of steroids to take per day. She has to take it.
That probably has
Yeah,
something to
but
do with
there's-
breathing to keep the lungs going.
Well, yeah, there's
Or
different types
inflammation.
of steroids.
Yeah.
But he's talking about ones that actually may like
Yeah,
give you
growth.
bigger muscles.
And you can see in the last year the difference in the way he looks.
Look, I'm not trying to disappoint my wife. I don't want my shit shrinking, so
I
I'm
don't
not
want to
gonna
say
do
anything,
it.
but doesn't Jonathan look a bit
Disappoint
like a
your wife,
pussy
you've been doing
today?
that for the last
Looked
12
like a what?
A pussy.
A pussy? What?
Yeah, look on his chair.
Oh shit! You talking- Look, I'm starting to snap, and I look to see where my cat was. My cat.
Yeah, all of a sudden his head pops up and what are you doing, pussycat?
Yeah, a little while ago, it was just a tail up in the air, like a question mark.
Hey, what's the cat's name?
What's new, pussycat?
This is
Whoa,
Spidey.
whoa, whoa.
She is a feral cat from Cuba. She is fucking huge, man.
Oh, she's a big
Look at the size
girl.
of that.
And she's huge, and she loves her daddy.
You have to get the Tom Jones song. What's new, pussycat? Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't bite me. I like that one. Well, you caught it. You definitely caught me off guard with that one. I was in the
Yeah, he was
pantry.
like, Jonathan looks like a pussy. I was like, Jesus.
I was in the pantry when he said it too. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Even Jonathan's about to fight him. He's like, what'd you say, you son of a bitch?
Yeah. Who's the pussy sitting in that chair?
I like that one.
So, Mr. Murray, have you gotten used to your, was it Mini 3 Pro?
Yeah, I fly it once in a while. I replaced the Air 2S.
Oh, you got another Air 2S?
Yeah.
So the Mini 3 will not be flying much.
Well, I fly the Mini 3 in different scenarios, but not now that there's no ships, I'm not flying like I was.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah,
because
you were
the
having
lakes
some-
are closed down, and so there isn't any ships out on the water.
Is it time for the docks to do their retrofit?
Yeah.
work, or-
The Army Corps of Engineers now take over, and they do all their maintenance on the locks and everything.
Oh, okay. I
So
know you
the-
were having a little bit of issues with that Mini 3.
Is it the
Was
3 or
it
the
not
Pro?
as good at nighttime or something?
Well, the issue I used to have a Mini 3 before,
Oh, okay.
and the issue I had was it didn't handle the wind as much as my Air 2S.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's times like down there when I'm going underneath the bridge and chasing a ship or whatever, all of that wind then gets funneled together coming
Right.
under the bridge, and there's times I couldn't get around the ship. It just
Oh,
stalled.
okay. Hmm.
So I had to back around and go around the other way. And
Right. Okay.
Oh, you got the Pro or just the Mini 3?
I got the Mini 3 Pro.
Mini 3 Pro. Okay, that drone does not have a cooling fan. You don't want to fly that too much in the dead summer. The Mini 3 has a cooling fan. The Mini 3 Pro does not.
Oh, okay. The Mini 3 Pro, and that's what it is.
Yeah, the Mini 3 Pro, they put so much tech inside of there that they didn't have room for the cooling fan. So
That's like the Mini 2 didn't have one either, neither did the Mini 1. That's why I always told people when you go to do updates, just put it in front of a fan and let the fan blow cool air through it while you're doing the updates and stuff, so it's not sitting there.
If you're doing an update on a Mini 3 Pro, the best thing for you to do is when you turn on the propellers so that they're spinning. Don't lift it up, just turn it on, let them propellers spin while the update is going in, because if you don't, that drone is going to overheat. It will automatically turn off.
Really?
Yes.
I put it in between that when I do it, and I turn the
because
fan on to let it cool it.
Mm-hmm.
They had to do that to keep it under 250 grams.
Yep. With all that extra stuff they put in there. Yep.
You'll get hot fast too.
Real fast.
Well, that's why I used to think, because the Mini 2 would do that. That's why I always told people put it in front of a fan and let the air run through it as if it was flying. You know what I'm saying? You set it in front of a fan, let the air blow through the body, and that kind of acts as if it was flying.
That makes sense, because when I was sitting it here on the desk, you know, getting it uploaded and all the stuff done to it, I picked it up. That sucker was hot.
I mean, it's just like a computer case, you know, as long as you keep some nice, good airflow going through it, it will keep it cool enough in order for you to do that stuff.
It also helps stop smoking around your computer, Justin.
I'm vaping, not smoking.
Same thing.
That's what I meant to say to you earlier, Justin.
By the way, Dre, if you need help,
your microphone, dude, it'll make your microphone distorted after a few months. If you keep
Dre, if you need help with that recurrence test, just get up with me.
Right.
Matt said he'd help you out as well.
Oh yeah. That's the person I really help from.
She got that last minute too.
Oh, damn, he's got less confidence in Matt than me. Nice. Thanks, Dre.
The original Mini.
That's the original.
Well, speaking of computers, I had to upgrade mine again last week also, Justin. I filled up my main drive, so I had to get another drive.
Oh, your C drive?
Yeah.
You don't have two M.2 slots on your motherboard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
You
I
didn't-
it stopped booting up. I knew what it was because I saw
Yeah.
it get full, and then about a couple of days last week, it said no,
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
gonna do it. There ain't no room. I knew
It will
exactly.
get really slow if you fill that C drive up.
Yeah, and so it only ticked me off that my guy didn't have any. I wanted to put a 2 terabyte in there. All he had was a 500 gigs. I said, well, give me 500 gig, and I'll just start dumping stuff off the old drive, so I'll have a total of a 1 terabyte in there, and then all my externals, I got close to about 25 gig in the terabyte in the external drive.
Yeah, see, I have here, let me show you. So I got 4. I have this, that's my C drive. I'd usually keep it around there. Then I got the D drive that I dump a lot of stuff on. Then I have 2 external Western Digitals.
Yeah.
And then this one here kind of acts like a NAS system. This backs up my C drive to this, so it has my full operating system and everything copied on it. So once a week on Fridays at 5 p.m. it downloads whatever's whatever's left on my computer that hasn't been put on there.
All that useless gaming stuff.
But no, if my M.2 was to go out though, I would have that all backed up on my external, and I'd be able to. I wouldn't lose my Windows 11 or anything. Although it wouldn't be hard to get a copy of them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people I could call out there that got copies that would be able to give me a copy of it if I needed it. Oh, and they're extending Windows 10 support for, I think, an additional year or 2. So, any of you guys on Windows 10, you should be happy.
I'm on Windows 3.1.
No, for fuck's sake.
He say
Good stuff,
3.1.
man.
Yeah.
3.1.
Still doing DOS.
You get that DOS access. What's your browser? Netscape?
Yeah, Netscape. Yeah, with the wheel.
Yeah.
Lance was like, I was thinking about updating to Windows 98 soon.
And 98 was my favorite
Make sure you
platform.
get the updated one, the Windows 98 update.
Out of all my polls I did on those different operating systems, Windows 7 seemed to be the most popular.
That's because most folks ain't old enough to remember 98. 98 was excellent. Probably the most
Donald,
favorite.
are you playing music, Donald?
Yeah.
Because it's coming through
Turn it
really
off.
loud.
Oh, I forgot I had my earbud and not going through the microphone here. I had my earbud inside the cans here.
Now I know how David got banned.
That was YouTube.
That's
Audio
what I'm saying. That's how
library, so
David
we're
got
good.
banned.
Donald said, I'll
This-
shut
this-
everyone's channel down.
Playing some.
This is the
copyrighted
YouTube audio
music.
library, so everybody was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot that I wasn't through my mic. I was through my earbud mic. Oops.
Dre, man,
You have
started going
earbuds.
AI on us.
What's that, Jonathan?
Start going AI on us. I ain't never seen you not moving.
Oh, dude, I'm over drinking my hot chocolate and stuff.
Okay.
So I was being polite.
How's the weather out there?
Don't worry, Tim's not here, Dre.
It's been great since it stopped raining around last Wednesday or so, and
that's
it's been
where the
nice.
rain
Like
came
today's
from.
gonna be 67, sunny today, and it's gonna be nice up until next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the rain that came over to the East Coast came from Dre and them last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it been
came
raining
through.
here for 2 years now.
Matter of fact, last Thursday I had to have facilities come in and bring a blower in my office because the whole carpet was soaked because my window still leaked and stuff. The
In
amount
your
of rain we
office?
got early in the week, carpet from most of my office was soaking wet.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't generally rain there that much, right, in your area?
Yeah, but this, I mean, we're in we call it portable building, and portable buildings are always subject to having window sill leaks and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just one of the things. Nice to have your own office, but then you always get your own issues.
It doesn't rain in Southern California.
Yeah, I was thinking the
It
same
pours.
thing.
Well, where I lived, it wasn't too far from where Dre was. I mean, we'd get maybe 2 weeks out of the year worth of rain, and that was it. It wasn't very much.
I always tell people we get out of a year, we get about 300 days of sunshine, and then we'll get maybe 65 days of rain type weather.
Out of a year.
Average a year. That's just average. So you look at that, 300 days average sunshine. And you add 65 days might be high winds and rain. Here
That's why I don't understand why they call Florida the Sunshine State.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we have like tons of rain here all the time. It's always cloudy.
Your rain's like clockwork, dude.
Yeah, California should have got that
around
name.
1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you get a storm come in, then by 3 o'clock, everybody's sweating again.
Yeah, usually, yeah, you're right. Usually between 1 and 3 p.m., usually around that time is when the storms will roll through, and then they'll be gone by like 4 or 5, and then, you know, there are times where you wake up and it's already storming, and it's kind of like that all day, but for the most part, yeah, you get those afternoon showers that come in at that time.
Yeah, first time I experienced that is when I went vacation down in Galveston back in 2017. And we had pulled into the hotel, nice, bright, sunny day. Humidity wasn't all that bad. About the time we got the bags in the room and got settled in, you can see the storm coming off the Gulf. You can actually see it coming. I told my wife, I said, look at that. And she said, yeah. Next thing you know, the rain come, rain for about a good hour straight. And then all of a sudden, every window in the hotel was fogged up from the humidity.
Yeah.
They did havoc on my camera, dude. It's like, because, you know, the hotel's always AC going, so you take my camera out of the bag, and the lens will be all fogged up.
I'll tell you what, the thunderstorms here in Florida are insane. The lightning, oh my God. It's some scary shit here.
Yeah.
The amount of lightning strikes that you'll see really close to you, like, yeah, I don't go outside. I hate going outside when it's thundering. But you know what's funny is I'll drive by the damn driving range, and these guys will be out there in the middle of a lightning storm. Just,
yep.
I'm like, oh, screw that.
Yeah.
I even like being in the car.
Yeah. That's why I tell people I lived anywhere between East Texas and Florida. I would stay busy. Because all the storms you guys get, man, there's got to be a ton of storm-related work for drones out there.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked Daryl if he has ever done that type of work, but he's never, you know, because his company does specific work. But yeah, he's never gotten into
Daryl
doing.
works for a company, so if they're not into that, no, he won't be doing it. But if you were a solo guy, man, or something like that, just storm-related work from roofing to damage assessment and all this kind of stuff, man, it's like,
oh shit! After a hurricane, roofing inspection would keep you busy.
Finish up work from one storm, you'd have probably had 2 or 3 other storms roll through.
That's what I said. If you were just to do roof inspections after a storm, you'd be nonstop working for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, who was it? Joe, how you say it?
Fortalillo?
Yeah, Joe Fortalillo, excuse me, Fortalillo. What it was in Texas, I believe they had them storms. Joe went out there, man, and made him a nice portion of money.
Yeah.
Joe Leone, forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know out in West Texas, drones get a lot of work in the gas industry out there.
That's out where Chris lives, right? Doesn't he live Western Texas? Because I know he's really big in the gas.
I thought he was just south of Dallas area.
I'm not sure. I know he's in the gas industry though.
Is he? Yeah.
I think he does natural gas as the industry.
Yeah, but there's a lot of work for drones in Western Texas.
Chris Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Texas someplace.
Yeah, Joe's in
Well,
Texas. JoJo's in
that doesn't
Yeah,
narrow it
Texas.
down, Lance.
I mean,
I don't know if you guys
Jesus.
are paying attention or not, but they found a little Asian
it's not
girl
Kentucky
up on
though,
Mount
dude.
Baldy
It's
the other
not
day with a
Kentucky.
drone. She had walked up there right when the storms were going on a hike. And Mount Baldy is it's a hiker's dream, but like I say, the mountains are very close. You're up to elevations of 5,000 to 7,000 feet, and when it snows, if you're not prepared, you will die up there. They finally found her body with the help of a drone.
Wow,
He was dead.
22 years old.
that sucks.
He was deceased.
Oh yeah, she's been up there for about almost a week, right into that storm.
Oh shit.
And
God
like
bless.
you say, inexperienced hiker. I mean, hiking there even in the summer is kind of treacherous because of the terrain. But I would never go up there in the snow. I think it was an actor a year ago that went up there in the snow. They finally found his body about 3-4 months later and stuff.
You leaving, Lance? We'll see you later.
Yeah, my kids are out.
Later, Lance.
I'll see you guys later.
Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Enjoy your day, guys.
All right, Lance, I think I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna leave. I got to call somebody up.
Okay.
Chew them out.
Later, Dre.
All right.
Catch you later.
Later, Jay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
run out
what's
of here in a
happened
few
over-
minutes too, because I'm gonna probably go to the hospital.
Yeah, have you heard what's happened over in the UK? They've started searching the River Thames for this guy that did an acid attack on a woman. They think he jumped into the Thames and's drowned. They've started searching the Thames for it and found 2 different bodies.
Wow,
Oh, Jesus.
that's like Bayou St. John here. It runs through the middle of the city. They went out there a few years ago when the water dropped a little bit, and they noticed the top of an automobile. So they sent some divers in there, found 3 bodies in the automobile, and while they were down there, they found 4 other vehicles with bodies in them.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, shoot me a message, Joe, when you find out if he's all right or not. Let me know.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. He's sitting up there right now. He says he feels good. He's got a little chest pain, but they're trying to get with the cardiologist because they've got an echo scheduled. He's probably going to do both. They're going to probably run him and they need to do the echo to check the
At
valves.
his age, he needs to do everything
Yeah.
because he should not
But the
be
thing
having
is,
these heart
I'm
problems
just-
at his age.
Yeah, I'm worried about his career now as a police
how old
officer.
is he?
If they give him medication, he could control it. So I'm not worried about all of that, but they got
It
to
all
figure out
depends
what
on
they
what
have
it
to do.
is. Right.
Yeah. Because he
How
passed
old
the
is
stress
he?
test the other day, 9 minutes at a 40% incline, and he didn't even break a sweat. So don't go figure. So it's gonna be something chemical doing something.
It could be
Well, like
something that he's eating. It could be something that he's eating. Cops have a way of eating certain things, especially when they're on duty. Right? It could
Pink
be literally
donuts.
something that he's eating, and it's only occurring when he eats that certain something.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's those freaking steroids he's been shooting in there to build his body up. He needs to
Yeah,
stop
that can
doing
hurt.
that. He's been doing it almost 2 years, and like I said, he's gained about 30 to 40 pounds, and it's all
Mhm.
muscle. You can see it. The other
Well,
day he
and
benched.
the thing of it is like any peer pressure. Everybody in the department, you said, even the captain of the
The
department,
chief
the chief,
is
they're all using steroids.
Yeah, because they all want to be bigger than the other guy, bigger than the criminal. That's what they want to be. Like the other day, he what was it? The other day, let me think about it. I just lost track of it.
That happens to me more often than most people, but
He's so special, Paul.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I can't think of it. It's just like I went off to a different side.
Hands up.
But he takes the steroid to build him up. He takes a couple other drugs that work with the hormones in his body. So I bet you there's like 3 things the doctor gave him for this thing. That he's got to take to regulate other things that the steroids are doing. And when you start throwing all of that in your body and your body is not used to it, it's going to react some kind of way.
Now, do you think it can be reversed by giving him estrogen?
Don't know. He does. he does actually take a form of estrogen because they said that what he's taking that if he would actually lactate. So they
Go in there and
actually
tell
give
him,
him,
son, that ain't pecs, those are boobies.
Yeah. but he's got something like that so he doesn't develop that. Yeah. Shoot, he just spent. He's got it should be in today or tomorrow. It's like $300 worth of this shit. You know.
Like I said, shoot me a text. Let me know if he's all right. I'll
He's
let you know.
He's just chilling up there with his girlfriend right now.
I'll let you know when that package comes too.
If he comes to it.
It says they updated the time. It says between 1 and 2 now. So, which our mail usually gets here about 1 or 2 o'clock.
You just
Well, the
gonna
good
drop it
news
on
is
your door.
where the hospital's at, it's like about a half a mile from Three Rivers, where all those rivers meet. So I'm bringing the Avada and going fly up there too, because the rain's
Oh.
gone. We don't have any rain.
Well, you know, the other thing too, Joe, is you got to remember, Justin, you know, just got done being sick too, and he was he was taking the wrong pills. He was taking his daughter's
Birth
birth
control.
pills. You know,
I
so
was trying to stay regular. Jesus.
You was what?
he was
No.
he
no,
was
so
taking
he-
his daughter's birth
No,
control.
no. Hold on. The other day, Sarah brought home all my medication from the pharmacy and she hands me 4 bags. And I started ripping them open and I wasn't looking to see what they were. I just was ripping them open, getting the medicine out of the bags. And this little box popped out and I was like, what is this? Because it was from the ER, so I didn't know what it was.
Talking
And
about
I,
the little circular box?
no,
Yeah.
it was a little square
Put the
box.
pills out, yeah.
With all the little pills in it.
No, it was a little square box. And I thought it was from my doctor, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I opened it up on the live stream. I said, this looks like birth control. And then like 2 seconds later, Sarah comes in and says, where's Kelsey's medication? I said, what medication? She goes, the birth control. I said, I didn't know that was hers. I said, why the hell did you hand it to me?
So
I didn't take it, though.
he by that time he'd already popped one. You know.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Justin, it's okay. Would rather you be safe. Would rather you
Right.
not be engaging in just random sex acts with people behind the barn. But if you're going to, we want you to be safe.
Yep.
Like I
Be
said,
safe.
I was just trying to be regular.
Sarah said she ain't trying to be a great.
We want you to be responsible.
After he took him, Jonathan, he got out of the chair and went and tried on his wife's high heels. He says, "Oh, these aren't too bad."
Oh my God. Now you're embellishing like a motherfucker.
Whoa. Jonathan, let me actually tell you a true story. Right? Somebody was messaging me for a while, trying to get me to wear heels while driving my truck
Oh yeah, I remember that.
in the game.
I remember that.
Right? Yeah, but this was the funny bit, right? I said, we'll have to ask Sarah if Justin wears her clothes. And Justin, instead of saying no, I don't or anything like that, he went, she'll never grass me up for that.
Yeah, I remember that. He said she'll never tell. She'll
Yeah.
never tell me.
Like I said, David, I'm one classy broad. Okay.
Justin and Lace.
Yeah, we saw Bertha.
And he
we saw
takes
Bertha.
care of his protection too.
It's the whole package.
And the first time I saw Bertha, I looked at it and said, what the hell is that?
Oh, dude, the first time I did one of the first times I did the character, the cop walks up and says, sir, you're gonna need to turn around and put your hands behind your back. I was like, I'm not a sir, I'm a man. And he goes, and he walks around my character and he points at me, he goes, no, there's a big bulge in your pants. He goes, you're a dude.
Yeah, no.
I know Donna was running around his office one day saying all that catchphrases. Some bitch.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse you, sir, you some bitch.
Well, that event with you taking the birth control pills is going to stick with you forever.
That ain't
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
That ain't mine.
Well, what is
no.
what did you said to Sarah? Yeah, it tasted funny going down.
I don't know what's happening. I took them pills. I'm shooting blanks now.
Yeah.
It was like
He was doing that before the pills.
what movie was that where Adam Sandler was a football player in prison and they were giving the prison guard estrogen? The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard.
Yeah.
That fucking guy was crying. He was like big ass football player.
Longest Yard. Yep.
It's just another one of life's little experiences, Justin.
Brains.
Dude, I am so ready to throw all those fucking cups out in my house.
Which
Those
cup?
insulated cups like Jonathan just had. For fuck's sake, dude, we got like 100 of them. I'm so tired.
You ain't lying, but I done throw away so many of them, and the tops be all over the damn place.
Yeah. My daughter's
told-
car that flooded had
Yeah.
like 9 cups in there like that.
Dude,
I
we
threw
get
them all in the
so
trash.
Sarah gets so many of them from work, dude. Every other week, she's bringing 1 or 2 new ones home that she either got from a drug rep or got from
Yeah.
work that they handed them out. And I'm like, oh my God. It's so tired of them because then I find them all over the fucking house. Insulated cup here full of shit. Insulated cup over here. It's like, good God.
Yeah, the last one he
I
got is
should've-
birth control. Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
I should have put a United States Drone Society cup in Jonathan's package with that other stuff.
I actually don't have one of those.
Yeah, I got 2 of them, and I can't get on the channel anymore. So I got
Can't
them.
get on
I
the
got one
channel?
back here, upside
Back to the
down.
channel.
I don't know. I got banned.
Or
I got banned from the group.
He doesn't know why.
I have no idea why.
isn't that Biggs? Biggs?
It's
Yeah.
Legend Big.
Yeah,
He was on the channel the other day and didn't say a word to me.
was on.
It was on whose channel?
He was here.
On Paul's the other day.
On the panel?
Yeah,
No.
he came on.
You both
It
were
was,
on the
it was
panel?
somebody's the other day I was on.
Was he
I was
the
on one the
panel?
other day. He came on and he was talking, and I was saying something back to him, and he never said a word to me.
Uh,
So
He was
just
on the
means I get an
panel.
extra hour a week. I don't have to watch YouTube.
Welcome to the YouTube drama.
Yeah.
yeah, there's drama in every community. Like I said, it could be the fucking knitting community. and
Just
they'll find
remember,
something to
though,
argue about.
if you want drama, we have the drama llama in the other room.
Drama llama.
In the other room.
Well, the only thing that happened between him and I, we were on a stream together, and he asked me, he said, "Why is it that all the videos you show that have water down there, they're all brown and muddy?" And I
Water
said,
brown?
"It all depends on I said, if Mississippi River's, if it's a river around here, it's got all that silt going in it. That's why you see all the colors." I said, "But if you look at Lake Pontchartrain, it's got more of a bluish green, and that's the florals, the floras that are growing in it." I said, "Then you go to Pearl River, it's muddy because it's nothing but silt." And I explained it to him. The next day, I'm banned from his channel. So I don't know.
I
Pissed
don't
him
think
off
it
for
was.
saying it to him.
No,
I
that
don't know what
doesn't
it
sound
was.
like something that somebody would.
Yeah, that was the only thing we've ever said to each other, technically.
Yeah, that
it's like-
that doesn't seem like it. It's got to be something else.
Yeah, I sent him stuff on Facebook and asked him 2 or 3 times what's going on. Never replied. But if I type in Facebook United States Drone Society, it won't even come up.
Wow.
Yeah, so and the ironic part about it is that I've been in chats, like, I mean, I could get in this chat, but I'm not on it. I'm on it, but nobody can see me. So I can
Oh
watch the
yeah,
show.
when you hide somebody from, like, this is the thing is like Facebook. When you block somebody, it blocks you completely. You can't find their channel. You can't message
Yeah.
them. Nothing.
Actually,
See with
no, it
YouTube.
doesn't. Actually, don't just it doesn't on Facebook now. If you block them from your page, yeah, your profile, you have to also go and block them from Messenger.
Right. Well, but what I'm saying is you can do a total block on Facebook.
Yeah.
Where
Well, I
YouTube,
guarantee you, I must have one.
if I was to block Joe from my channel, the only thing it would do
Please,
was keep him
Joe.
out of the chat, and the comment section. But he would still be able to find my channel, go to it, watch my videos, watch my live streams. It doesn't do
Yeah,
a total block.
I can find his YouTube because I'm still subscribed to
I think that's
United States Drone Society, Wedging Big.
I don't understand
But,
why
like-
on YouTube, if you block somebody, it doesn't block them totally. They shouldn't even be able to go to your
Yeah.
channel.
But
Actually,
I've had
I
incidents
thought
where
it did, because
Nah. It just said that what it does is it doesn't allow you to comment on their videos. It will show up as if you're commenting, but nobody will see it. You'll see it, but nobody else will. And then when you're in your live chats, you can type in the live chat and it will come up in the live chat, but he won't see it. And nobody else in his live chat will be able to see it. Because
I've
he
been on
hid
a
you from his
stream where
channel.
he's been.
somebody had blocked me one time, and I know for a fact that they was in the chat because I'm looking at people talk to them.
Right.
Couldn't see them. That person couldn't see me either.
And that's because you blocked each other. You didn't. The person that chat you were in didn't block you guys. So everybody can see your both your messages. You guys just
they
can't
was
see each
live.
other.
Right.
So if the channel owner blocked both of you, then neither one of you or anybody in the chat would be able to see each other unless you came in under another profile. Like if Joe goes into if Joe signs into another profile and goes into Wedge's chat, he'd be able to type in there and
Get
they'd
in
be able
and
to
type.
see it.
Hey, I might do that. I was listening to the show a couple of weeks ago, and Dominic was on as a co-host. So I text Dominic. It was my birthday, and I text Dominic and I said, "Hey," I said, "do me a favor." I said, "Wish me a happy birthday." Piss Paul off. He started laughing. I said, "See if it pisses him off." But I don't have a clue what I did or what happened or what he assumes happened. I don't know. But I look at it this way. I got an extra hour now. I don't have to be on YouTube.
It is what it is. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like each other on here for different reasons.
He might have been on. It might have been an Uncle Bill's show that he came on that I was on.
But you both were on the panel together?
Yeah, we were both on a panel together, and it was just a couple of weeks ago. And he'd say something, and I talked to him, and he just never responded to me.
Wow.
And I was talking to him in particular to make sure. I wanted to see if he's going to respond to me.
Huh. See, Donald posted. Donald, why is your video unavailable of the cat?
Because it didn't show up as a short because I.
Oh, so you redid it?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-upload it.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I went to click on it to watch it and it said it was unavailable.
Yeah, a certain sporting channel claimed it copyright.
Yep, I got a call, so I gotta go.
All right. We'll see
Okay,
you later.
bye. Take care.
Now, Justin, you see, if I was going to the South Florida meetup, he's going to be there. There would have been a face-to-face.
That's right. You said you're not going to end up going.
Yeah, I'm waiting. As of right now, I'm tentatively committed on that tournament. If she doesn't call me for some reason, then I may go. So it's like, but I really think she's going to get in touch with me because, like I said, she needs a photographer, and she knows me. And she said, "Yeah, I want you to come do it." So I don't mind sitting there for a couple of days and maybe making $1,000 to $2,000. Because the parents are going to want the action shots and they're going to want the team picture. And if nobody else is doing it, got to make the bucks when you can.
Yes, sir.
So I think I'm going to jump off here, go change and get ready and run up there and see what he's doing.
Right.
See how he's feeling.
Okay.
Hopefully they're going to do everything and get him out of there today.
Yeah.
It's being Mardi Gras tomorrow. If they don't do it today, he's in there till Thursday. That's going to suck. He needs to get out the hospital because he's the best man at the wedding Saturday.
Health is
What are you
more
talking about?
important, man.
5420,
Health-
Joe. What are you
health is
talking
more
about?
important. You don't make it-
Well, he
you don't
always
make it.
spends $50 on when he buys drones on Facebook. He says 50
Uh-huh.
$50, and he's max 420. So I call him 5420.
Showing videos of the cat. No, actually, I
Yeah.
uploaded a video of my dog, my two dogs playing, and YouTube took it down, said it went against community guidelines. I said, "Oh hell no!" I disputed. There was no music on it or anything, so I disputed it, and they came back like an hour later, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't know what happened, but we let you put it back up." I was like, "How'd that go against community guidelines?" It was literally my two dogs playing on the bed. And they struck it down for community guidelines, but then when a human reviewed it and they realized what it was, they were like, "Yeah, that shouldn't have been taken down." So they put it back up for me.
Tell them that were your dogs and they gave you permission.
Well, it's like me with my video. They've taken it down, give me a 90-day ban because of 2 strikes in one video, which I think is wrong anyway. And now, once I appealed it, they've made it a 24-hour ban, but the video's still not back up.
Right,
Even
but
though-
yours, yeah, but yours had to do with content that technically wasn't yours. But mine was just a video of me and my dogs in the bedroom. Like, there was no music on it or anything.
Yeah, but you can't help background noise.
Whoa.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying they were right for doing that. I'm saying, but yours technically had to do with what they considered somebody else's thing, is what I'm saying. I don't agree with it, but that's what I'm saying. That was the difference between mine and yours. Was mine didn't have any background music, nothing. It was just a video of the dogs playing that I did, and they struck it down for community guideline violations. And I disputed that one. I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm losing this one."
I get treats, medicine treats.
And I didn't. An hour later, they got back to me and said, "Yeah, that was a complete mistake with the algorithm. We're sorry. We went ahead and put it back up for you. You don't have anything on your channel." They were like, "We're going to take that off and say that you didn't do anything."
I suppose the other thing as well, if you appeal, it all depends who you get as well. Reviewing
Right,
it.
because it's just a random human that reviews it. So
Yeah.
you don't know who that is that's reviewing. Like once I get to, I think once you get to 20,000 subs, you actually get a YouTube ambassador, and it's a specific person that you contact if you have an issue, and then they have like so many accounts that they deal with. They might have a couple hundred accounts that they deal with.
Yeah.
And like, so when if I ever hit 20,000 subs, I'll get my own ambassador, and I'll be able to actually message them and talk to a specific person.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Let me go.
I'll know who they are.
Okay,
All right,
Mike.
Joe.
Be safe,
Thank
Joe.
you, Joe.
I'll message you in a little bit when I get that.
Yeah, Justin, I might apply for that job, be your ambassador.
Go ahead. You can approve everything for me.
Hell no.
Look, he might
Well,
approve it, but if
yeah.
Lil Llama get a hold of it, you in trouble.
Yeah. Taking this down. Laura, where's Justin's channel?
The thing is are you trying to make money with me, or are you trying to just not make money? Because if you're in that position, man, all you gotta do is work with me. We'll squiggle right between YouTube's bullshit. We'll go right to the top, buddy. I'll be the next Mr. Beast. And then all of a sudden you quit YouTube, and 6 months later you're working on my staff, making 6 figures.
Like a plan, David.
Sounds exactly like a government job.
It sounds like a plan, but a far-reached plan.
Yeah, that's what they do in the government. They help people get shit through, and then when they get to a certain level in their career, they quit, and then they become a consultant for that company, and they make 3 times as much money as they ever did as a politician. I mean, one of my uncles did that. He was in the military for almost 30 years, retired as a E9, got out and got a job with Raytheon as a consultant, making, what was it, 180 or 220,000 a year, more than he would ever make, in the military over, You know, in 1 year, he'd make more in 1 year than he would make in probably 3 years in the military, 3 or 4 years. I'll be at 1,356,000 views when YouTube updates in a little bit.
Out of?
I'll be at 1,356,000
Yeah.
views. Yeah, that just hasn't updated yet. It shows it in the studio, but not on my page. You're always a day behind on your view count. So whatever views you got yesterday will update today, and then it'll keep going like that. So you're always 24 hours behind. But your YouTube studio, for some reason, updates instantly and tells you, but your main page, it takes 24 hours to update. So I racked up 32,000 views in 2 days.
Damn. From the gaming channel?
It's a hell of a marketing rig he's got.
I've been going up by 5 to 15% more views every month for the last 4 months.
Yes, I've been seeing you posting.
I was at 209, 215. I think it was 221, and then I think this last month I was at. Oh, let me see. I had 260,000 views last month. So yeah, I've been going up a good 15% about every month. I'm up 472% on views altogether. Mark showing videos of cats. He's trying to muscle in on Dominic. I found that hilarious yesterday, though, when TJ's trying to figure out the difference between a salon and a barber shop, and the one person on the panel that has no hair is the one explaining it to him. I said, how's the only person on the channel is bald, the one explaining to TJ the difference between a salon and a barber shop?
TJ, where the hell you at? Salon, what are you doing in there?
Well, he put in the chat, he goes, I'm going to the saloon to get a haircut. He spelled saloon instead of salon.
I'm like, wow. TJ, get your ass out of there.
Oh, what's funny is TJ makes it a point every month to go get a haircut, but he wears a hat like 90% of the time. And I'm like, you might as well just get a buzz cut and just do it all the same length if you're going to wear a hat all the time. I mean, I don't wear hats at all, hardly ever. And I just I don't even go to the barber shop. I take a guard and just do it the same length all the way around. And then Sarah goes around and does my edging. She edges me up around the sides and the back. And that saves me a lot of money, dude, because haircuts have gotten expensive. I mean, it's almost $30 now with the tip and everything just to go get a fucking haircut.
I know when I lived in Washington, D.C. back in the 90s, it was $15.
Yeah, I remember when it was $10-15 with a tip. And now it's like, now it's almost $30 with the tip. Yeah, it's gotten expensive. I love going to the barber shop with the down over here. There's one when I do every once in a while I will go get a haircut, like every 6 months or so. I'll decide just to go get a professional haircut. But I go down to the shop down there where the Puerto Ricans run it, and I'll tell you what, them boys know how to edge up. They will spend 30 minutes just edging you with a fine razor. They'll go around and get every little piece of hair. Them boys will spend some time on your hair, man.
I don't have no hair no more.
Makes it easy then.
So I grabbed the titanium and let it do the job.
You just hold it and
Just,
was it just a hand? It's just a hand one you hold?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's five blades, so you're not missing nothing.
Yeah, you just go right over your head a few times.
You go from all the way around, you're good. Take it all down.
That's what I said. Normally, I just do it with my, and then about once a year, I go and buy a new set of clippers and just throw the old ones away. Because then they start getting a little worn out after about a year. But I just do my own hair. It's way cheaper. It saves me a lot of money. Now Thomas's hair, we go get his haircut done professionally because he has to have it a certain way for ROTC. Otherwise, he gets a bad grade if he doesn't have his haircut a certain way. So we go get his done professionally. And we take him to the shop, like I said, where the Puerto Rican guys all work at, and they get him looking right.
Yeah.
So, because your haircut when you're an ROTC does affect your grade, because they want you to look, military-ish. So
yeah, you gotta keep clean face.
you can have you can have long, like you don't have to be buzz cut, like short like me. You can have some hair, but it has to be, trimmed up and kept clean, and your sides have to be kind of buzzed a little bit, So he does buzz around the edges, and then he leaves it about that long on the top, and then just kind of flows over.
2024.
I know January went by quick, though. I'll tell you that.
It really
Hey,
did.
David?
Yeah.
I just went over and reviewed the 1 minute section that they banned me for, and it was
That stupid hacker thing video.
the black
The New Zealand.
Yeah, the team, the Black New Zealand team,
Yep.
or whatever the name of it was, the ones that were doing the dance
Oh,
or whatever.
it says all black on their.
Yeah, that's their nickname, the All Blacks.
Yeah, it's the name of the team. Yeah, because
So
it's like showing an NFL or NBA clip. It's all copyrighted.
They
So.
banned my whole video from last night.
A little bit.
You got banned last night, Paul?
Yeah.
How long?
No, you didn't get banned. His video got taken down from yesterday.
Taken down.
Got taken down. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he was banned, he wouldn't be live right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, about to see.
Yeah, but the same group that got Paul got me. Because Paul, the reason I showed that video was earlier on, Paul was on my stream talking about rugby. Sorry. That sport, right? They chase egg chasers. Well, let's call them that, right? Paul was on about the score, mentioned the score, but he had it on the TV in the background. So you could hear the commentating.
Right.
And they got me twice in the same video for the same. Paul, don't play that. Whatever
I'm
you
not
do.
going to play it. I'm just showing you what it was.
But that's what it was. So later on in Paul's stream, we was talking about the sport again, and we were saying about how crazy the sport is. They just go in head first and don't give a shit. There's no padding, no nothing. They just like, yeah.
Oh,
and then yeah. So I showed him the that dance that the All Blacks do before every game, and the other team just stands in a line and faces them down while they're doing this. Hooga. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing stuff that usually tribal stuff.
Yeah.
It's like an intimidation dance.
Yeah, the intimidation dance.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Justin.
And then they do that. So I showed Paul that, thinking, he's on it. He said, common good license and whatever. So yeah, they got Paul for that, and they got me for apparently playing live content.
But on David's channel, it was just the background noise. We didn't even. Paul didn't even show anything.
But it's the same company. But that video that I showed on Paul's, when I searched it yesterday to show him, there were hundreds of them. Now there's 2, and they're owned by that channel that got Paul.
They're all gone.
All gone. So they must have overnight just gone, Oh, but at the moment, that egg chasing sport is is quite popular in the news because of the tournaments that are going on.
Well, see, because and the sad part of it is, Jonathan, that just shows you it's a 1 minute clip that he showed.
Yeah.
And it banned my 4 hours of live stream.
6 hours.
6 hours.
It banned the show from last night.
Yes, you can't pull it up.
Holy
They removed
shit.
it.
I saved it. Matter of fact.
Yeah, Paul can still watch. Paul can still watch it on his own. Yeah.
Well, if Paul was able to download it, he could cut that part out and
Cut that part
re-upload
out
it.
and re-upload it.
But to
I
render
don't know how
6
to
hours.
download. I don't know how to download it.
No, you can't. But what I'm saying, if you were able to, you could.
If they saved, can I send it to him and then he edit it and then take that part out?
Yeah, but I mean, to render 6 hours of video on his computer,
yeah,
because my computer would take forever doing 6 hours of video. My computer's way better than Paul's. Like David did a 6 hour or 8 hour video for Tim, and it took David's computer all damn day to render it. And David has like a $5,000 or $6,000 computer, like it's a high end computer, Corsair computer, and his took forever rendering it. Like you could, but then Paul would have to. It would take his computer a long time to do it. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably take at least a day to do all that.
Man,
yeah. So Paul lost a 6 hour video, and I lost part 3 of the final drive on my Euro trucks.
It is what it is. I mean, sometimes this shit just happens. So
yeah, but now I've got a whole complete section.
They took your trucking video down because of that.
Yeah, because of the background noise.
Yeah, Paul didn't show any video of the game. They heard the background noise and they got him for the noise.
Paul didn't do nothing wrong.
No, it wasn't intentional at all. It just happened to be.
No, I'm not saying it was intentional. I'm saying David said they took his truck driving game down because of.
No, JD, because it's over 6 hours. You can't edit a video if it's over 6 hours long.
Yeah.
So,
but YouTube said they've rescinded my. They got me for a 7-day ban, and then instantly give me a second ban, which means it's 90 days.
Right.
They've reduced it down to 24 hours, and told me that I could put my video back up. Yeah. But I won't be allowed to monetize it.
Go to editor.
Yeah, but it's not there.
Yeah, any live stream or video that's over 6 hours that YouTube gets you for, you can't go back and edit it. And unfortunately,
can you not edit that?
Unfortunately, oh wait, maybe it did come through.
Yeah, it looks like it's giving them the option to do it.
No, because the trim and cut button is
trim and cut's grayed out.
Yeah, it's off.
But the thing is unfortunately, Paul's live stream went to 6 hours and 10 minutes, so he was 10 minutes over the 6 hour mark.
And that's why he can't do nothing with it.
Yeah. He can go back and watch it in his studio all day long, but he can't repost it or anything. Now, like I said, he could, if he had a copy of it, he could take it, cut that portion out, re-render it, and re-upload it. But to render 6 hours of video is really a lot for.
Yeah. How many what views did it have, Paul?
For him to do.
Tell you?
Oh yeah, 200 and some views.
And to upload a 6 hour video would take Paul's internet probably fucking 48 hours to do.
See, there's the visibility is blocked.
Yeah. If you try to put it to public or anything else, it will just automatically.
You can do private and only. Oh yeah, it does still say public.
Yeah, but it will immediately go right back to block if you try to put it on public.
You've got to be careful as well what you're doing on this page, Paul.
What about if I put it under unlisted?
No, it's gonna go. It has to be on private.
Yeah, I'm about to say private. Private probably be your only option.
Hold them up. My hands are full.
But I suppose if it hadn't gone over the 6 hours, they would have told you to edit it out.
Well, yeah, because they didn't. The thing is if they wanted the video completely gone, they would have just removed it from the studio.
See, can you read that? I don't know if you can read that, Jonathan. This video
Right.
contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked worldwide.
Wow.
Where usually it will say this video has been blocked in certain countries, but you're allowed to keep it up. And usually the countries are like, you know,
Russia.
Afghanistan, Russia, like a bunch of countries
Yeah.
you really aren't worried about, you know, because you're not going to get a lot of viewership from those countries anyway.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
And
like I said,
David didn't mean for it because he didn't realize just that little clip, you know.
well, like I
Right.
said, same thing with you. You,
Yeah, that
you would have never.
that feed that I was on. Although, look, a lot of times I wasn't talking, but I was still on. You know what I'm saying? Just looking and watching.
Yep.
But the question is as well, if they didn't get Paul, yeah, would anyone else have got him? Because like the game was on in the background of was it Night Train? He had it
Yeah.
on his screen in the background. They could have got him for that. They couldn't. It's just ridiculous now.
Yeah, but they gave me the time frame. It was from
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
but
What I'm
Trey
saying
wasn't
is,
on that. He wasn't on that long when he
it was
jumped
from
on for a hot minute.
it was from 45 50 to 46 52.
the other question is, why did they not get him straight away? Normally, like with Laura, they took her video down instantly. Paul's didn't. Paul's live stream continued.
See, Paul got caught up in a, might as well said, a big old raid.
Big
He
net,
wasn't the
yeah.
He wasn't the only one. They went on a sweep. Everybody who, and you know what? You got to expect that because there are people who doesn't have the option to see the game. But now you got people that's on YouTube on lives, and they'll figure shit. I put it on here that way people can see it. So they probably went on a mass sweep. Paul just got caught up in the sweep. Yeah, he got caught up in the sweep.
It'd be, like I said, it'd be really cool if they allowed you to buy a license in order to stream games. Like,
Yeah,
if YouTube got a contract with like the NFL and said you could buy like a $10 license per game,
It had 203 views.
and you were able to stream it, that would be pretty cool. Like
But
if they
why
were
didn't
able
you
to
just
set up
say-
something like that.
yeah. Why couldn't they have just said to Paul, like they're doing with me? The video will come back. Apparently, not sure it will, but if it does, I can leave it, but I can't monetize it. But I was never going to monetize anyway. I don't get why they didn't do that with Paul, because at the end of the day, it's just a
Yeah,
clip.
but Paul's not monetized either, though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They could have just done that with Paul. I don't get it.
Yeah, because
You
the
think
thing
maybe
is
if
you
he
think
monetized, they would have left it?
no.
No, I would have cut
They
that
would've-
out.
They would have gone after him for the money. From
What's
that
funny
video.
though is how it had to have been because you were in the UK why they made such a big deal and blocked you for 24 hours, but then they didn't do anything to Paul for showing an actual video clip and sound.
Yeah.
It had
But-
to be in the different countries' laws.
But that sport at the moment's quite big over here because we've got the Six Nations, which is what Paul was talking about originally. The international match. I didn't even realize you guys had rugby over there. Sorry, egg chasing sport over there. I knew you had soccer, but I didn't know you had the other one.
Yep. So I got screwed. So my
Yeah, but you-
my 6 hours of video went poof.
Yeah, but that's like you got to look at it as at least that's all that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah,
David got banned from-
it could have been worse, but it's the
Right,
idea. Poof.
it sucks, but like you got to look at it as more of a positive.
The problem is as
that's all
well.
that happened.
I think we all need to be careful now what we're sharing on each other's channel because, you know, I'm not going to share any videos on Paul's unless Paul agrees. Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is I don't know why that
section, that
section, that 1 minute section was copyrighted. You know, I don't get it. If you were to watch that 1 minute section that you posted, you wouldn't have a clue what it's from, where it was done, and who did it, or anything.
Exactly. And the other thing as well is that dance is done before every game. And World Rugby don't own it.
No.
Yeah, they don't own that. In fact, the club itself, the All Blacks, don't own it. Yeah, it's a tribal dance from many centuries ago.
It's culture.
Yeah, but it's not the dance that they copyrighted. It's the sport itself.
No,
The
there's no
viewing-
sport in it. It's just a dance.
It's a dance. There's no sport going on.
And they're gonna use the fact that it was
They're going to say it was their video.
during the sports event.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing of it is what I don't understand why the software doesn't let me go in and just cut that out.
Because you went over
Gone over
6
that
hours.
6 hours.
Because you got to remember YouTube, every time you do something like that, you're using their resources. So they have to set some kind of limit because they only save up to 12 hours of live. So if you go live and you stay on for 13 hours, they're only going to show the first 12 hours when it re-uploads to YouTube.
Yeah.
So you're only allowed to do up to 12, but you can only edit it up to 6. And that's because you're using their resources. So they have to set some kind of limit on that. Otherwise, people would be trying to re-edit a 24-hour video that YouTube would have to sit and use resources in order to fix. So they put limits on stuff.
But the other thing as well is YouTube could also, it would be pretty easy to do this, is actually then put a block in that little section to go, your video will stop here. But instead of putting a block, so they go, this is your video and that's the chunk we're cutting out, just over that little spot, they go, you will deliberately have an advert there, a 1 minute advert, poof. And then the video just continues. The copyright material.
The problem is
and the adverts there. Because they can put adverts anywhere in a video.
Yeah, but the problem is YouTube doesn't really give you an exact definition of what fair use is. It's just a general thing, and everybody gets their own conclusion of how it works. And some people it works for, and some people they think that they're in compliance with that, and it doesn't work. YouTube doesn't come out and just say you can use 30 seconds of video, just talk over it, and that's what you're allowed to use. They don't give you an actual set time. They're just fair
I'm not
use.
saying about that, what the fair use is. I'm saying that Paul's video, YouTube have the power to put adverts in wherever they want. Yeah. So why can't YouTube just come along and say, right, this is the section that's banned. We're going to put adverts in that section and the rest of the video's fine. You get what I mean?
Right.
Just over that section, it just forces adverts. It's a simple code. Yeah, that Paul wouldn't have to do anything. Just there, done. It's another ad stream for YouTube. It's just unfair how they can take a whole video down. You know, and like you said, I could go back and re-record mine, do another live and re-record it. But it won't be the same. 2, I have to go and find where I was and then have to redraw the map and everything else. It's just a farce.
And they definitely going to they definitely taking that one too deep. Ain't like y'all aired the whole game or even the whole play or anything, you know what I mean? So
Where's my channel anyway?
that one goes nice there. Paul, you ever hear about the guy who tried to go save your drone? Like what happened to him?
No word.
He didn't die though, did he?
Well, it's a funny thing about a small town. The news is pretty bad, you know, as far as getting you the news.
Really?
Because we're just north of Detroit, so Detroit gets all the news. Nothing here, you know.
Yeah.
We have a small hometown newspaper, but it's like failing. So,
Paul, I'm just sharing my YouTube, no one else's. There's no video, no nothing. But look, just ridiculous. Part 1, part 2, no part 3. So I might as well take the other 2 videos down because they're not going to make sense.
I mean, can't you do it over on the
I can, but I
game?
have to, like I said, I have to go back to the game. I have to find where I was and how I was parked up, and plan the route back, how I went and stuff. And then I've got to hope that people come and watch it. And it was one of my best. It was another 20 hours of viewing that I had.
Oh, okay. So what's your best bet? Just do the whole thing over, or?
I'm just going to leave it. See if it comes back up in the next 24 hours. It might be that I have to sit out my ban first, a 24-hour ban, and then they put it back up. I'm not going to force them. I'm not going to push them because they might turn around and go, actually, no, we've decided no. Have your 90 days back. So sit it out, sweat it out, leave it.
But when they did it last night, that means so it'll be up tonight anyway. The ban. When did they ban it? Was it last night or this morning?
I don't know when the ban kicked in, but they said earlier they've taken it from the 90-day down to 24. So it could be from the time that they said we're going to reduce it. But I won't know. I won't be able to go live tonight. What I want to do.
That's the count. That 24 from the time the time is printed on that email. Then.
Yeah.
Whatever time. Yeah. Whatever the timestamp is in that email, just count 24 hours from there.
Yeah. Technically, I was supposed to be going live in an hour. Well, 40 minutes.
You got a backup, man. She's right there.
She's not having my watch hours.
Why not?
No. We're in competition.
You're in competition, but your team. So why not?
No.
Don't be like that. That's your woman, man. Come on.
She can go live.
Let her get the hours. If I could listen, if I had a team, I couldn't get my hours up. Damn right. Yeah, I might be mad.
No, but she can.
But I'm going to give them to her.
Yeah, but she can go live herself, can't she, and do her own live? And then she can. But then she can
Show
have her
the love, man.
Yeah,
Show the love.
Laura has so many rules. Yeah, doesn't she, Justin?
Hold on a sec.
Where I have no rules.
She got rules, you ain't got that. All right, well, if you ain't got no rules, let her get on there.
Yeah, he doesn't. David's kind of like my channel, where Laura doesn't allow politics or religion or any racist stuff. Like she has 3 rules that she follows.
Yeah, I don't do racism, homophobic, or anything like that. I don't allow that.
I second her motion.
No abuse.
Let's go.
No abuse of anyone. Everyone's equal.
Okay,
Everyone's welcome.
We'll get back on later on Paul and Justin. Yeah, you want to do the abuse? Get on Justin's show.
I don't ever abuse anybody.
Look, you have a segment where you guys get on there and y'all just go at it. Now, I don't speak on that segment because I ain't with it, but I damn sure be listening. I'll be looking and listening.
Yeah.
Oh, you make up for it on Justin's show, man.
Laura said you're a liar, Justin.
I've never said nothing. It's nothing but respectfulness on my show. We don't talk about we don't talk politics or about midgets or anything.
I tell you what,
Praying, man.
Justin,
Let me know
you're a
when you
great
come-
comedian.
Like I said, we don't talk about midgets or anything on my show.
What?
Yeah, you
Jonathan was
see,
there for that conversation. He was
right,
about on the
just so
floor
you know
dying.
what,
God,
you see,
you
I
got killed to death
I
in that.
actually watched your stream back and I saw that segment. Now I could easily have gone. I'm offended at that. My stepdad is actually a dwarf. Yeah, we don't call them midgets.
We didn't say dwarf. We said midget. There's a difference. There's two
he's
different
not.
people. Yes, there is.
No.
Dwarf and midget are two different sizes.
As long as your stepdad wasn't the little guy
Look it
that they
up.
was throwing across the room to the bull's
To the-
No, but like I said, but my stepdad would be the first one to sit there and laugh with you at it rather than against it. He doesn't get offended or anything like that. He just goes, you know what? Let's go with it. And he'll just laugh.
Jonathan was about on the floor fucking dying that night.
Yeah,
Tim had him rolling, man.
Look, I thought y'all were bullshitting at first. They pulled that shit out. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Oh, that was when we showed the clip from Wolf of Wall Street too, of them throwing the midgets at the dartboard.
I want to say Dan pulled that up.
It's like the, yeah, it's like the bit in what's that film called? Elf, where he goes, "Call me a midget again." Yeah, and he goes, and he jumps over the table and attacks him.
Oh, watch Project X, man. You want to see a funny midget scene? Oh my God, they shoved the midget in the they shove him inside of an oven, and he's sitting in there, and then all of a sudden they hear him banging on the oven door, and they open it up, and he jumps out and just goes. He starts walking around, just punching everybody in the crotch.
Yeah, I want to say I've seen that.
He walks up to a girl and just punches her right in the crotch. It's like, the girl goes, oh, falls over. Oh, that movie's hilarious.
Get the bus, just get off, get back on.
Yeah.
Laura, what you doing to Rio? I ain't heard him all morning.
Good point. He's actually sat over there being quiet. I don't know why.
Baby boy.
Watching and listening.
No, we're going to turn something on later on. It's not going to work. It's like, what have you done?
Jonathan, you know if you smoke, you're going to mess up your microphone, right?
Microphone's in my ear. Yours is in front of you.
Yeah, Justin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I don't smoke in the house. I vape.
Look, everybody's
Does-
buying DJ. Everybody buying DJI mics and this, that, and the third. Everybody's forgot about this company, man.
What's up, Tim? Oh, Bose? Yeah.
Bose
We were
has
talking-
always had the highest quality headphones and speakers since I can remember.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking
Samsung-
about that on Friday night on my show.
Yeah. I've
Me
got
and
some
Steve
Samsung.
Carpenter.
I've got some Galaxy Buds, and they are the, when you put the noise cancellation on it, you can't hear nothing.
That's what I have. Well, they're not in there, but
That's what
I
I
got
had,
Galaxy Bud 2s.
and one of them stopped. No, not one of them stopped charging. I had it so long that I would only get like 10, 12 minutes out of them. I had them that long using that.
I got the
long, so
Galaxy Buds too. It's a
Yeah, so I
second
tried to
generation.
In fact, I bought them. I'm gonna keep it real now. I bought them refurbished. You go on Facebook or YouTube, they doing a promotion thing. Get them refurbished for $1.50, not $1.50. When I say $1.50, get them for $1.50 refurbished. It's like people do with DJI stuff. But these are bad. Look, these are so bad. Once you, if you don't even have to have the music on, time you put them in your ear, you can't hear nothing.
Oh no, we could take ignore Justin then.
No, because you just wouldn't put Justin on if you wanted to ignore Justin. Dumbass.
Oh, he's braver than I am.
Yeah. Especially if he's just feet away from Laura and the terror that she brings.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. You see, when you guys go live, I'll just put Laura in front of the monitor screen so I can have a break.
That's what it is. That's his way of getting away from you, little llama. What he just said.
Won't hear from him later. He'll be locked up in the cupboard.
Cool.
So David, you can't go live for how long?
24 hours, so sometime tomorrow. Which is a pain. I'd already had a live schedule for tonight. They took that down as well.
Well,
That's
you
it.
can use Laura's stream, right?
No.
You don't want. He don't. He being.
What do you mean, no, Laura?
He's not getting my channel banned. No.
Well, why would he get your channel banned?
Because his is big.
Because-
Laura, the nice thing to do would be to just tell him, don't screw around, but you can go ahead and use my channel.
No.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't make sense because the people will be expecting it on mine. I'd already scheduled it and already said that I was doing. I was gonna get Laura to pick a location. I was able to look at the map once to see where it is, and then I have to drive to it without using the sat nav or any sort of map. I have to just somehow in the game get there. Yeah, which is not an easy job when you're when you got a map like that that goes everywhere.
Well,
It is what it is, I suppose.
I always think of it as a rest period. 24-hour rest period.
Yeah.
Now, if you could just get banned from Laura for a day, you'd be really good.
Well, I did go away for 3 days last week, didn't I? I mean, I had to make it as painful as possible to get in there. You know, nearly lost my life, but you know, I enjoyed the break.
Tell another lie.
I'll be honest, I couldn't live without Laura.
I already know.
She does so
miss
much
her.
that you guys don't see. You know, like tying me up. You know, once I leave this panel, yeah, she just suddenly grabs me and like back in the straight jacket, get back in the cupboard. I'll let you out next time.
That's not what I took from you saying she tied you up. Because when Sarah ties me up, it's a whole other thing.
Look, I still to mention your name, Justin. I was waiting for him to finish.
Hold me a minute.
He's like, I just got an idea. Give me a minute, Laura.
Look, I'm gonna tell you all the true story, right? How many people are online? I can't see the chat.
Nobody's been taught. Tim popped in a second ago, but nobody
Yeah,
else has
yeah.
popped in a while. So
Tell y'all the true story. Me and two women, we decided we was gonna tie each other up. Tied up one of them. Did I think? Tied up the second one. Did I think they wanted to tie me up? I said no. Changed my mind.
he said, I just ducked out. I was out of there. He just left him tied up and took off.
I said, Mama, y'all ain't tying me up.
But yeah, that's not what I took from that when he said that.
Clarify, David. Clarify.
I like making Laura mad because then she contacts Sarah and I get punished later for it.
I think she tied him up. He's gone.
She's beating him with a frying pan right now.
Are you getting roped up, David?
I will beat you with a frying pan in a minute, Justin.
Oh, Like I said, like I said, Jonathan, I'll make Laura mad. She'll call Sarah, and then I get punished later. Works out great for all of us.
The women got to stick together.
Time my bus pass. Well, we're gonna go out and get some food.
Well, here's my question right here, right? On this video, I'm over here on Mark Private, and it says you can invite others to view your private video by entering an email address below.
Yeah.
Invitees must sign in to their Google account to view your private video.
Yes, but before you do that, Paul,
Yeah.
you're opening it up again, and then the company will have a right to go, no, it's blocked.
Yeah, I just don't mess with it, man.
Just
I would
don't
just leave
mess
it
with
alone.
it, because they could come back and go, right, you're trying to circumnavigate
Yeah,
our
but see, they allowed me to change it here.
They allow you to change it, but it's not a good thing, is what they're saying.
Yeah, I would just leave it alone. Like, if you ever want to share it with somebody, you can just do it on an off live.
Just press anywhere off that box.
I wouldn't even screw with it.
I'd just leave it as it is.
Okay.
Because, like I said, if they come back and go, well, no, you're trying to circumnavigate us, yeah, we're now going to issue a proper copyright ban. They could take your channel down, and you've got way more to lose than I have.
Ooh, what the hell?
Okay, so I guess we might as well end it, huh?
Yeah, we'll catch you this evening.
Yep. Jonathan, you have a good day, my friend.
I got all day
Oh,
rain,
okay.
man.
We all learned something today, didn't we?
Yeah, and Justin, you know, you said the other day about me nicking this time slot, and you know that me and Laura always got our little time slot. On this occasion, I'm going to step aside and let you have it just for this one night.
One tonight.
Is Laura going live today or what?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, she's
All
not
right.
feeling too good.
All right. Well,
Yeah. So if you want to go live, we'll catch up and join you shortly.
Yeah, there you go. Go live, Justin.
I might. I don't know. I'll just have to see what I got going on. So
Well, you've got your storyboard thing to do.
Yeah, because Jonathan is liable to join
Oh.
you. He's not doing anything today, are you, Jonathan?
Well, I was actually going to do that tomorrow, but I don't do that with other people on the panel because I like to let the game run through.
Well, just so you're aware, I'll be live tomorrow.
Right, but I usually will go live way before you. I usually go on at like 10 in the morning when I do that.
Yeah, I normally doing 6 in the
You
evening.
guys, right? You guys usually don't go on until 1 or 2, so
Well,
my time. So
Laura me and Laura normally alternate. Once Paul ends, then one of us will go live, and then the other one will go live after. So we're
like I
not
said,
each other.
I'm doing my story mode tomorrow. I usually only go for 2 hours at a time. So
Okay.
Right.
but I will be at like 10 o'clock in the morning my time. So
10 o'clock your time.
but like I said, when I do the story mode thing, I
we're
don't
five-
have people on the panel.
So it's 10
'Cause
o'clock
I'd-
your time. We're 5 hours ahead. So it's going to be 2 o'clock our time.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you now, I won't be there because that's the time Paul goes live.
It's whatever. Like I said, I don't have people on the panel for that one anyway.
Yeah. No, you're not going on
So-
Paul's time. Get your own.
Hey, I don't. Everybody can do what they want to do.
No, he normally goes live just after you. Normally about 4 o'clock our time, which is, I think it's about 11 your time. Normally.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump off.
Hey, Jonathan, Justin, thanks for being here. David,
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, if you're live,
I'm
Justin,
sorry,
I'll join you in the chat.
everybody, about the
All right.
6-hour video that we did last night, which was fun, is gone.
We had the fun, so it's still good. We got the
Okay.
game.
Yeah, and we all learned a lesson.
Yep. Okay, bye for
Bye.
now.
Catch you later, Paul.
Much love
Take
to
care.
the Peddler community. See
Yeah.
everybody later.